let's say Clackamas County would have its own fucking beer, right? And in our county where I was stationed over there, it was called Leisure Beer.
How do you spell Leisure?
Leisure, I don't remember.
Okay.
Okay. They were flip tops, right? And a case of beer was 20 1-liter bottles. Okay.
Whoa.
1 liter bottles. That's a case of beer.
20 of them.
20 of them is
Here,
a
get it
case.
closer. We're live now.
Oh, okay. So a case of beer when I was in Germany, again, this is 1986. A case of beer was 20 1-liter bottles, and it cost about $6 American.
And I guess that makes sense because they have the metric system over there, so they don't do pints.
Yes.
They do liters.
And then they had bottle pickup on the post because we all drank like it is true. When you're in the military, you are the most in shape alcoholics in the world. So it's you drink until 4 a.m. and you get up at 5 and you run 8 miles.
Oh my God, dude.
So,
well, when you're young, I guess you can do that.
Yes.
Jesus,
so that's
man.
what you do. So
and you went in right after high school.
I went in, we graduated, and I was in basic the next month.
So that would have been summer of '84.
Yeah.
And that was was that something you'd been thinking about for the?
I signed up the beginning of our senior year.
So you knew that's what you wanted to do.
Yeah. I had to get the hell out of there.
Out of Canby, our hometown.
It wasn't just Canby. I'm not going to get into it, but I had a very fucked up childhood.
So you just wanted a new.
I had to get
a change of scenery.
I knew I wasn't going to college,
Okay.
and I knew I was going to have to get a straight up job and get out. And I just said, "Fuck it, I'm going in the Army." You know.
And did you? So it wasn't reserves. You went active.
No, I went active. I was gone.
Your initial commitment was 4 years, 4 years.
Yep. I went straight to Georgia. Did all my basic training, AIT, airborne, all that shit. Ended up stationed in Georgia till the beginning of '86.
I'm just going to minimize that notice that just popped up. It's just my malware.
Okay.
Antivirus, but I don't think it'll affect anything. I just want to get it off the screen. So what's the base in Georgia? Is that Fort Benning?
So I was at Benning. And I went to basic training, AIT, airborne there. Went to RIP there. Went straight to...
So basic training is boot camp.
Boot camp. AIT is part of basic training. Because it's infantry, so it's just advanced infantry training.
Oh, everybody has... Everybody, if you're in infantry, has to...
So if you got a job, basic training... So if you got a different job, let's say you're a medic, a mechanic, whatever. Mm-hmm. You go to basic training, which is basic. Then AIT is what you go to for your job to be it's your initiate school to be a medic or a mechanic or whatever you're doing, intelligence, whatever you're doing. Infantry is just one big. So if you're infantry, they say basic AIT. It's one big basic training is all it is.
So it's hands-on. It's not. There's not a lot of classroom
stuff.
There's class. There is some classroom,
you gotta
but
go to class because you got to learn, navigation. You got to learn, firing your weapons. It's infantry, man.
Okay, so it's not because isn't boot camp pretty much all the physical part? Although they teach you how to make your bed and all that, and I'm not minimizing it.
No, basic training is still. You have to learn basically how to fire a weapon. You have to learn basic everything. You have to, but from there you go on to what you're doing. So I went from basic training, AIT, airborne, and then RIP, and then I went to 1st Bat, and I was there.
1st Battalion?
Yes.
Okay.
And I was there for... So when you go to the Ranger Battalion, you're not Ranger tabbed yet. People get that misunderstood. Ranger School is a leadership school, and anybody can go to Ranger School, and it's very tough. It is a killer thing to have a Ranger tab.
And I'm assuming there's a selection process? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
But to get in the battalion, to be a Ranger in the battalion, you're a Ranger.
Oh,
okay?
got it.
But what people don't understand, when you go in, you have to go through what was called RIP back then. When I went in, it's called RASP now.
Okay.
It's selection to get into the battalion, okay? And it's murder for fucking, it's like, they just physically try to kill you for about 2 months.
So this is after you've gone through
basic, AIT,
and AIT.
airborne.
You've gone through. I'm sorry, you've gone through airborne. Now you're actually trying to get to the airborne platoon.
School's easy as hell
Compared to this.
Airborne school's easy.
Okay.
Everybody, I was airborne. Great. Airborne school's easy as hell, dude. Air assault school's easy as hell. I went to both of them. It's like, they're easy. As long as you're dressed, and you can run and you don't get scared, you can make it.
Okay.
It's like, so anyways, went through RIP, went to BAT. I was at BAT, so I got to BAT.
And how many, are we into 86 now?
No. So we're still in, at the end of 84. Let's see, I went in, so we graduated. I went in June. So it was the end of 84, because I think I came home. I think I got out of RIP. I think I came home around Christmas or right after Christmas. And then I was in the battalion. And then I got back in like January. And then we deployed as soon as I got back. And people don't realize this. As a Ranger, once you're selected and you're in the Ranger Battalion, you're deployable, even though you haven't gone to Ranger school.
Oh, okay.
So that's what, so the Rangers are the only special forces group that you're deployable within the first couple of weeks you're in the battalion, even though you haven't even gone to Ranger school.
Wow.
So the rest, like if you go in the SF, SEALs, all that, you train for 2 to 3 years. You get on a team, and even when you're on a team, they tell you when you're ready to go on.
So you're still
in
in training even when you're on the team until they decide they can trust you in a hot situation.
I knew guys that deployed 3 times before they even went to Ranger school.
Wow.
So you went with the battalion and fought in the battalion.
Damn.
Before you even went to Ranger school.
So you're talking end of 84, early 85 is when you got deployed?
85 is when I got deployed.
Where to?
Honduras.
Was there something going on? I should know my history.
And Honduras.
Yes. This wasn't part of
Reagan.
This was the Iran. This wasn't the Contra. It was the Iran-Contra scandal. Oh, Ollie North and all that stuff. Wow.
And we weren't, they just declassified it in 2016.
Yep.
And there's a lot.
So it's out there in the public now.
Yeah, you can look it up online. Okay. They're not going to admit to a lot of it.
Right.
That's why it took me till 2016 to get my veterans benefits.
Because they didn't want to admit that it happened, kind of a thing. They couldn't.
No.
They couldn't qualify you because they couldn't give details. You weren't there.
No.
It was really, I mean, everybody knew you were, but until 2016, it was never officially admitted.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then, so I went down there for, I don't know, 9 or 10 months, and we were observers, or what we were doing is training their guys.
Okay.
But we were actually going with them on their patrols and doing shit we shouldn't have been doing. And I was spotting targets because I was a recon guy. I was alert, what they called. So I was on a 2-man team, and I go out at least a click ahead of everybody. You're
checking shit out before the rest of the company or battalion or platoon or whatever gets there.
We get intel and say, hey, we think there's something in this area, so go out, and we want you guys to go out here and find whatever. Well, there's 2 guys. You got 2 guys. So our main job was just not to get caught.
Yeah.
So you just go out and by yourself and
Just two of you.
Get caught.
Which makes it easier to hide if there's only two of you.
It does, but it's scary as fuck.
Oh, yes.
If you get caught, you're fucked. Because you can't fight a platoon or, you know. So you got a 16, and half the time we carry an M60, but you only got 500 rounds of bullets for the M60 because it's so heavy.
Yeah.
That's the other thing people don't understand. When we tell you that we carry 80 pounds minimum, it's true because you got to carry water, socks, and ammo. That's the three main things. We didn't even worry about food.
You didn't have any MREs on you?
No.
Wow.
You didn't. You went for days without eating and shit.
Jesus.
You had to have water, socks, and ammo. And ammo is so heavy, and that's why I give all these guys shit. I love people and these preppers and all this shit. If you've got 10,000 rounds of ammo in your house and all that, great. But if you got to fucking get out of there,
you're not going to be able to carry it with you.
You better have something to carry that ammo. A truck and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I humped ammo.
Yeah.
I humped 100-pound rucks and shit.
Yep.
And you never have enough ammo.
Yeah.
But you can brag to me all you want about having 40,000 rounds. Great. As long as you got a bunker and you're staying there.
Yes.
But other than that, throw 1,000 rounds in a ruck just like that one hanging on the wall and then hump that thing.
Yeah.
And see how fun it is. And I don't mean on a road.
So that's where, because it's all the rage in the last couple of years in the fitness industry, rucking. That's where they got the term. Where now people literally just buy weighted vests and they go do their hiking in it. But it's all based on that shit. Where you were actually out there doing it for equipment you needed.
Well, and then when we were in the rear, we always ran in boots. We always ran in uniform. It was a rarity for us to wear shorts and stuff like that. We were in charge of our own PT most of the time. So we would get in the battalion, right? When I was in the first, I had a group of 4 guys and we did our own shit every morning. And if you couldn't fucking ace the PT test, because you had to max it. It wasn't like minimum when you're in a unit like that. Okay. So you do your PT every fucking day, all that. There wasn't somebody pushing you to do it. You had to, because if you didn't max that, you're out, man.
Yeah.
And so you go do your PT. We had a confidence course on our right next to our barracks, and we do the confidence course.
Confidence
every
course is like
day.
an obstacle course?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you did so many pull-ups before you ate,
shit.
all this. It was all on your own.
Damn.
And then, so
for 9 months down there, though, you said in Honduras.
9 months,
or Nicaragua,
yeah.
but
you
were on we had a base there is where you were.
No, we flew into a base. We have an Air Force base down there.
Okay.
But where we were was farther east on the border. So we were on this little, basically OP, like they had in Afghanistan and shit. We call it an OP. But anyways, it was a small base out in the middle of nowhere, and it's where we would come back and forth. Well, we go out. Sometimes we go out for a week or so, and then we come back. But you go for a month without a shower.
Yeah.
You go, if you got MREs, it was great. A lot of times you didn't have food. I mean, if you could get back or somebody was going back to the Air Force Base, you'd have them buy a bunch of canned food.
Mm-hmm.
So
because it's not going to perish.
Carry a bunch of the half cans of chili mac and all that shit if you could throw it in your pack.
Yeah.
And it was that's just the way it was. And back then, the other thing, I'm not getting into this shit, calling the younger guys pussies and this and that, but like the GWAT, vets and shit, totally respect them, man. Totally different world from what I did. But they just act like they were the only fucking guys ever to go into combat. And it's like, I had no GPSs, no sat phones, no nothing. When we deployed, nobody knew where we were.
Right.
My parents didn't hear from me for 10 months.
Yeah.
Nobody. It was like we couldn't.
You weren't
get
able
on
to
a
do.
computer.
You
and
couldn't do video calls back home
we
for
couldn't
when
do
you had a kid
nothing.
born or something.
When we deployed, we'd call and say, "Hey, we're deploying. Bye," and that was it.
Which is nerve-wracking if you have a family back
Yeah.
home, because they're going to go weeks or months without hearing, and they don't know.
Mm-mm.
They're hoping you're fine, but there's no
And
way to let
then
them know.
People were like, "Well, you had to have TDY," which TDY is temporary duty station. When we did shit like that, going down to where we did, like, we TDY'd to Hood, right? Fort Hood.
Okay.
So we TDY to Fort Hood.
Which is in Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we take off from Hood and go down there.
Okay.
And nobody knew. So our TDY orders say Fort Hood. We're going to Hood to train.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Got it.
So.
Because this was all
Yes.
this was all being kept covert,
Yes.
obviously.
Yeah. So
Damn.
it is what it is. So there's a bunch of guys in there like me that it took me 26 years to get my bennies out of there because they flat told me I was a liar and it didn't happen.
Just in the
Until
interest
it
of
was-
national security.
Until it was declassified.
Yep.
And then it all came around, which is
That's
whatever.
So
and
only
I'm-
in the last 10 years. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus, dude.
And I struggled when I got at it, so this is a deal. And the guys that were in bat, some of them, if they ever see this, will get pissed at me. I pulled the plug when we came back. We didn't even get combat ribbons or nothing because it was covert bullshit,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So it's not recognized.
Yep.
You don't get any medals, any combat ribbons, nothing. So I had nothing, right? So I came back and I'm like, this is bullshit. And I'm like, I'm pulling the plug. I'm going to a regular infantry unit. I want regular duty.
Yeah.
So I went to Germany from there. And I thought, fuck, I'm going to go to Germany. It's going to be cake duty.
So
man.
now we're into 86?
86.
Okay.
So I went to Germany. I got stationed on Kirchgoins, which ain't there anymore. It's a farmer's field now.
Well,
They
because back
bulldozed
then
it.
Germany was still split. So
Yeah, it was
you're
still
in
split.
West Germany.
So what I did when I got there, I worked the border. So I patrolled the border.
Okay.
And our basic mission was just watch the border and help people if they were trying to get across.
Okay.
Right? So, but I didn't know when we got there, the Germans, they didn't want us there. So every week they had protests at our posts out there protesting us, go home, America, all this. It was a fucking mess, man.
Really?
Yeah,
this made.
it was a mess.
I want to put a pin in this here because I just thought of this. I have a really good. I know him because he manages a tap room in Vancouver, but he was in Germany about the same time. He's former military. His name's Paul, a great guy. But I remember asking him about what was it like on the ground with the German people. Were they happy we were there? How was their mood after? The Germans were still in the 80s kind of being shunned for the whole World War II Nazi thing. But yeah, what was it actually like when you see the German citizens that are born and raised? What was their mindset?
The closer you got to the border, they loved us because we took care of them.
But if you went farther west.
The farther you got west, the more they did not like us and did not want us there. And it was very dangerous, like in Frankfurt, because I was about 45 miles from Frankfurt, my main base, when I wasn't. So when I went to the border, I'd do night. So when you went to the border, you crossed the border, you got on post, you were there 90 days, and then you could come home and off for a month or two on regular base or whatever.
Okay.
And then you went back for 90 days. Well, in there it was kind of nice because 90 days, you're stuck on the border. You can't leave, okay? You're on 90 days, okay?
Yes, yeah.
So you get out, you got 3 paychecks. Well, God damn it, you're a 21-year-old dude, man.
You probably bought
got
a motorcycle.
Oh, dude. Dude, yeah, oh yeah. I had 2 motorcycles over there. I partied like Christmas, New Year's Eve of '87. I got back from the border like Christmas Day. I would, like I said, I think we were like 47 miles from fucking Frankfurt. I didn't even ride the train. I had so much money, I bought a taxi, and I took a taxi all the way to Frankfurt, rented this beautiful fucking motel room downtown. They had this place called Sachsenhausen. It's where everybody partied, so it was probably 6 or 8 blocks. It was walking traffic only, and both sides were 3 stories. Each story was a different bar.
So it's like an entertainment district, like what you might find in Austin nowadays.
And it's all bars.
Yeah, right.
And they
or
were all
Nashville.
different themed bars. Yes.
Yes.
So you just party, and then the red light district surrounded that.
Okay, of course.
And the red light district there was nothing like here. The red light district there, the women were beautiful. And you'd walk into one of the whorehouses, and they had floors, and like the bottom floor would be like white chicks with blonde hair. The second floor would be African American women. The third floor would be all Asian women. The fourth floor would be S&M. It was nuts. And each of the women had a little apartment.
Right.
And they'd have a shower and a bed.
Yes.
It was a full, right? It was nothing like people think like here.
It was a business.
And and so as a young guy like me, and I'm not afraid to, Anna knows, my wife, I would go down there and stay in a motel, go party all night, this and that. If I didn't hook up with somebody, I'd go to the whorehouses because there was 100 of them, and it was like a challenge.
I guess this is where, because we just dove into the podcast, so I didn't actually get into my speech, which I love, because again, I don't like coming in with a script because I always end up just talking to people about stuff I had no idea of.
Yeah.
But this is where I always give my my disclaimer.
Yeah.
Talk about whatever you're comfortable talking about. I'm not going to pry, and I'm not trying to get dirt. And if something comes up you don't want to talk about, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
But obviously, you're pretty open about a lot of stuff. So again, I'm not trying to get. I just wanted to talk to you, man.
I shouldn't be cussing.
Yeah, totally. You can cuss.
But
fuck yeah, you can cuss. It's
know
fine.
Me.
Yeah.
You've known me since you were a little kid.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know me as well as Wes. I don't give a fuck, dude.
You had zero fucks to give back when you were in high school.
Ever. Okay? I have nothing to hide.
And nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah.
If people don't talk about certain experiences, nobody knows about them. Okay?
And they tend to just fester.
I'm not afraid. I'm not trying to hide this. My wife of 36 years.
Shout out to Anna.
Knows about this.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
These women were tested, everything else. You don't understand how the system works over there, okay? All I'm saying as a young man, it was cheaper to do that than have a girlfriend. And every girlfriend you got over there wanted them to bring you home. And I saw too much of that, okay?
Yep.
And I was like, I am not bringing anybody home.
Yes.
It's like...
I'm sorry, I can't help you get citizenship.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And it was a scam, man. It was... But anyway, so I'd run down there, do that when I got off the border, come back. And when we were in garrison off the border, we would train, we would work on land nav, all this. The border was killer. I'd go out there, and if I'd patrol and stay overnight on the border and shit, we'd make a little bit. Well, I got a bunch of pictures and stuff. I'll show you sometime. I have pictures of the old Iron Curtain. It looks like a freeway through the mountainside. It literally looks like a freeway, and the fence is huge and stuff. And then I have...
So was it a fence or was it like a concrete wall?
There was areas it was a concrete wall.
Okay.
And then there was a huge fence where it went through, and then there was areas, it was all mined, and then there was areas where the terrain got really bad. They couldn't put a fence. They would put dog runs with those mean fucking killer dogs.
Oh, shit.
And then every once in a while, they'd let those dogs go. And that was the only thing they told us. We couldn't shoot unless we were shot at and shit, because they didn't want full-on fucking World War III starting.
Right.
But if a dog came at you, you could fucking plug a dog, because they'll kill you.
Of course.
It's like,
yeah.
So, I patrolled West Germany and the northern part of Czechoslovakia. And when we went into Czechoslovakia, there was a part in old timers, if they see this, the guys my age, it was called the finger. And so the finger on the border, I don't know why they did this. It was literally, so the border went, it turns in, it goes in, I don't know. I swear to God, it only went in, I don't know, a mile.
To the east.
Maybe, yes, a mile, maybe 2 miles.
Got it.
It was only, I want to say, a half mile wide. That's why they called it the finger. So we'd roll in there, and you'd have to go all the way in and all the way out. Well, they would shoot over us.
I was going to just to fuck with you.
Yeah,
but,
just to fuck with us.
So you were literally going into, surrounded by
yes,
the Russians.
Yes.
But you had to patrol it.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And then
was there some
areas,
valuable resource on that little piece of land?
I have no idea.
God.
It was stupid. It was called the finger, and any of us older dudes that were over there doing it will know what the finger is on the Czech border.
I'm going to do some fucking research on that, but yeah.
On the border, in the really rough areas where they didn't have the fence, there was literally areas that were just marked. And this is no shit. And I got some pictures I'll show you sometime. There was areas, there was no fences, nothing. And we'd roll up and we'd run into one of their patrols. And we're all young dudes. They're young dudes.
Yeah.
We're young dudes.
Yeah.
We'd throw our fucking gear off. They'd throw their gear off. And we'd be like, fuck you. Come on, man. Let's fucking roll. And we'd fucking be taunting each other to cross the fucking border and fucking throw down.
Oh my God.
And they're speaking to us in fucking German, East German,
well,
and
wait
fucking
a minute.
all this.
I assume these were these East German
They're
soldiers?
East German.
I thought they weren't Russians necessarily.
No, they're East Germans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they'd be, fuck you, and we'd be, fuck you, come on, bitch.
Just
and then,
being testosterone fueled 20-something-year-old
we're just
men.
fucking with each
yes,
other.
yes.
Fuck you, no, fuck you, let's fucking roll, man.
But you all were smart enough to not go too far.
No.
That's why you dropped your gear.
Yeah.
Oh,
but then,
God.
like I said, I'll show you at some time. And then, like, my mission at this certain part of Fulda Gap. So Fulda Gap was the main valley they were going to come through if the balloon went up and we were at war, right?
That's what
So
that was the
war
signal.
Went up, these big balloons go up, and it was on.
Okay.
My mission, personally, our unit, we had to go down, go across the border, blow some bridges and shit, and then come back. And our mission was a suicide fucking mission. There was no way we were going to fucking hang until reinforcements got
So
there.
if the shit hit the fan, that was your mission to do this thing that you were not going to come back from.
No, we weren't going to come back from it. We were all, you know what? We're going to go blow these bridges and we're going to run for our fucking life.
Yeah.
And my biggest thing, I was laughing. There was a village about a mile from where our mission was, and it was a motorcycle shop. Think about it with all my I'm like, I'm going straight to that motorcycle shop, and I'm grabbing a bike, and
I'm getting out of here.
Yeah. So Fulda Gap, too, what people don't realize, Fulda Gap is the size of the I-5 corridor. Okay?
Oh.
And we had about 5 tanks and a couple infantry fucking units and cav units to protect that until all the other units got there. So it wasn't going to happen.
Wow.
We were all going to die.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Jesus, dude.
We were going to do our shit, go across, blow bridges and shit, and then haul ass. Fuck them. It was like, there was no way, So, but anyways, when we used to work on the border, we'd go out, and if we were doing multiple days, we'd just set up little, do our tent half, make a little half tent, fucking hang out. Well, the people that lived on the border, they were farmers, this and that. We'd set up our little bivouac on the border, this and that, be watching. fucking people would show up. The farmers, this and that, the little villages, they'd bring us food, beer, everything out there at night, man.
Okay.
Oh, fuck yeah. Just to be the people that lived around the border.
On the west
loved
side.
us.
On the west side.
Yeah,
But yes.
on the east.
Okay. Oh,
At the border.
On
The
the-
ones closest to the border that we were protecting. On the west side, but yes.
yeah, I see. I know.
Yes.
Right. But they were
But
right there on the border, but they
yes.
were still West
Yes.
Germany. Okay.
So they would come out and bring us food, bring us
Wow.
beer, and we're like, and they always knew when we were out there. I mean, we're out there, patrolling. I mean, you know, wrong. We weren't trying to be super stealthy, but
Right.
you're like, how the hell you guys know we're out here?
Well,
It's
because
like,
theoretically, this was, even though we were, it was the Cold War, there was always the tension of the possibility of World War III, but technically it was kind of supposed to be peacetime.
yeah,
But everybody's on edge right on the border.
yep.
And then, so did you ever, I just thought of this,
Yeah.
did you ever have to learn German, or did pretty much everybody
Well-
in Germany know enough English you could get by?
It was weird there. I loved it. So when you met German people, so what my MO was there, I didn't go out with all the GIs and do all this stupid shit. So I went to the smaller villages and I would go in the guest houses and shit. And at first it was uncomfortable because the Germans would not speak any English to you, even if they knew it,
Yeah.
until they understood if you were a good person
Yes.
or not. Okay.
Yeah.
So I would go and I would find a couple good guys that weren't assholes.
Mm-hmm.
And I would take them to like certain guest houses and shit. And I would become almost family with these people. Well, they would not speak to you in English until you proved that you were
A decent person.
And I tried, even though I was there for like 2.5 years, I couldn't, I knew certain words and I could, but I got to where I could understand.
Oh, even
so
if
I
you
could
couldn't speak
understand
it.
when they talked to me.
Got it.
But I could speak a few words and I could write. And that was, I was starting to get respect for them. So when I was there, because I raced motorcycles my whole life, off my base, they had a motocross track.
Okay.
Right? So I went to the motocross races and I found a guy and I bought a bike.
Okay.
Well, you had to join a club to race at that track.
Okay.
So I joined the club, did not speak German, nothing. Thank God a family there in the club was from Ireland.
Oh.
And they spoke English.
Okay, of course.
So I joined the club, went in. I'm trying to, fit in this and that. And I was the only American. And the Irish family helped me. Got into that club, and when I could, I would come back and race on that motocross track and help them work on it and all this shit. So I had
You're making connections here.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I tried to be not just out stupid partying and causing trouble.
So I just had this thought too.
So.
Clearly, and they busted your balls about it at your birthday party, which I thought was awesome. But you're a big personality. You always have been. But you also are aware, when to tone it down.
I do.
And you probably had to do that when you were trying to.
I'm a survivor, man.
Yeah, you're adaptable.
I can go anywhere and I can survive, dude. I've been
Yeah.
in situations, dude, to where I should have been dead.
And you got through it.
And with the wrong, dude, I've been in situations with people that are bad people.
Yeah.
And I made it out, and it wasn't by fighting them. It wasn't by.
No,
It was just like
using
kind
your
of
head.
befriending them, kind of
charm.
I'm a survivor, dude.
Yep.
And I can roll in pretty much any situation.
And adapt.
And I have, and
Yeah.
I've done it. It's like,
Oh my God, that's so funny.
I mean, think about it. We grew up in Canby, Oregon, right?
Yeah.
So I went in the military. I really didn't know anything about racism, right?
Yeah, it
Because
wasn't a thing in Canby.
No.
we weren't.
And we weren't around black people.
You're right. I think I had one in my class, but even
And
then
even if
it
you
wasn't a
went-
thing. I
Yeah.
just didn't notice
No,
color.
No. So I go to Georgia, dude.
Culture shock.
Rude awakening in 1984.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you realize they still had Klan rallies and shit in
Yeah.
1984 down there?
And even after that, they
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
And I was shocked. Well, I had quite a few black friends in there and shit, right? And I didn't realize, especially down there were certain places I couldn't go with my black friends,
And
there
vice
were certain
versa.
places that my black friends couldn't
But
go
you didn't
with
know.
me.
Did you have to learn that the hard way
Fuck yeah.
once or
well,
twice?
I had to fucking be educated by the black dudes and shit. Hey, man, that don't work down here. And I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
You know?
You just didn't get it.
And no. And
because it was never part of your thinking.
no. And I'm not being an asshole. If people realized in the military how we talk to each other, and we're brothers and we'll die for you. So you got black guys, you got Cubans in there, you got Puerto Ricans in there, you got Mexicans in there. You got every kind of person in the world you would ever imagine.
Yeah.
And you're all thrown in together, you all live together, you're just like, what? The way we talk to each other in there, and the racial jokes, the racial slurs that and nobody gets offended. And I'll tell you what, when the bullets start flying, you got each other's backs, and you are brothers, right?
Yeah.
I wish the world was like that in the real world.
Yeah.
Because none of us were offended, and we didn't, don't get me wrong, we had fights. Certain,
Yeah.
if you had a problem, it's like when we grew up in the units, you weren't supposed to fight. But if you got into it, and you got into it bad enough with your partner, man, you threw down. And like in Germany, we had the old World War II barracks. So if you went in, shut the door, and put your key on the inside, no matter what they did, they couldn't open that door. So if you had a problem, you'd go in, shut the door, put the key on the inside, and you'd fucking throw down.
You would settle
All you would hear is shit flying.
And you settle it.
Yep. And then you'd come out. And it was like, and you were still friends.
But the next
rolled.
day, if the shit hit the fan, you got each other's back.
Yeah, that day. You were out buying each other
That
a beer.
day, yeah.
Big old black eye. It didn't matter,
Yeah.
man. It was like, you know, and it was just a whole different thing. And it was just an awakening for me because I'd never been around racism.
It was eye-opening,
and
right?
stuff. Oh, yeah. It was, especially here in the States down south. I mean, and then when people from the South, the white people that were racist and shit, when they found out where I was from, called me a Yankee and this and that, I'm like, what the hell is a Yankee?
No,
You know?
and you're like, wrong coast.
Yeah.
I'm on the west.
Yeah. The South will rise again. It's like Oregon wasn't in the Civil War.
It wasn't
It's
even a
like-
state.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
actually,
like-
I guess
yeah.
it was, but still.
Yeah.
It wasn't part of it.
It's like, whatever. But I wouldn't even know all the shit I went through in there, and it did cause a lot of chaos in my life for a lot of years, the aftermath of what I did in there. Because you're a child. You know, you go in there, you're 18, and honestly, the job I did, dude, they brainwash you into being a fucking killer. They tell you every day you're a killer. You train to be a killer every fucking day, and it's like a high school fucking team. You build up, I want to go kill. I want to go fucking kill.
They're trying to make you a soldier. Yeah.
And then you roll in and you fucking kill. And I'll tell you what, it ain't what you think it is.
So there was an obviously stupid question, but not even a question, but there was an adjustment period when you got out. Because you were indoctrinated to that for so many years.
The problem is, when I got out, I was so fucked up because, number one, when I was in there, I was very respected for what my ribbons, my fucking patches, all that shit. I was, God damn it, I was a good goddamn soldier, man.
Yeah.
I was straight, I was dressed, and I was fucking professional, and I was good at my job. They wanted me to fucking re-enlist so bad. Anyways, when I got home, you know, I was 23, I think.
So you did your 4 years.
Yeah. So I was like 23. I come home, and it's like them dumb movies. It's true. You got to remember, so I was a buck sergeant when I got out. So in an MOS like mine, if you're good, so before I was 20 years old, I was a sergeant. Okay. So I was in charge of a platoon, right? I come home, I'm 23. The guys that never went anywhere or even went to college when they're 23, they have no idea the responsibility I had in there at 23 years old.
Yeah.
And I was responsible for lives. If I made the wrong decision, my guys got
People
killed.
die, yeah.
It was like, okay, and I was in combat, so it really happened.
Yeah.
When I came home, I had a really hard time dealing with civilians. You know, think about it. I'm fucking at work or I'm driving my car. Somebody starts talking shit to me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, dude, I ain't going to box you.
Yeah.
Okay. I've killed motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So what, and at that, I was 8 up, man. You ask Dennis. Dennis was with me quite a few times, man.
Yeah.
And I mean, and you got to remember, I got hurt a lot too. I have fought a lot. I ain't no super. I've had my jaw broke. I've had my eye almost taken out. I've been stabbed. I've been fucked up. I've been beat up. But I will fight, and I don't care. It's like, okay, but I don't look at it when a guy on the street. Oh, I'm gonna kick your ass. Yeah, you're gonna kick my. I'm gonna kill you.
Right.
So it's not the same. You understand?
Completely different perspectives
yes.
on life.
So
Yeah.
I had a whole different. So when
What's
people,
the saying? Re-entry is a bitch.
Oh,
you were
fuck.
trying to re-enter normal life in America.
And even now I struggle.
Yeah.
Even now I struggle. It's never the last 10 years since I got in the system, and I've gotten a lot of help.
A lot of
through the
support.
VA
Good.
And through Wounded Warrior and all this stuff. I've gotten a lot of support.
Oh, good.
It's gotten better. But other vets will tell you, I'm a dark motherfucker, man. I can go to a dark place that you listen. I am a great guy, and you know, Kenny, you know, I have a huge heart. I love so hard.
Yes.
And like you, your brother, Dennis, if somebody were to hurt you, oh, dude, I will lose it. I will hunt somebody, right? You have gone to such dark places that you almost crave to go back to that dark place.
Yeah, it's a trigger response.
You like that's why when I came home, the best thing I ever did was get back into motorcycle racing.
And it's
because
an outlet.
I needed the adrenaline rush.
Yes.
I needed that edge to keep my mind like you know, I struggled at work because when you get out, you're also mission oriented. I still am. So if I say, let's say I get up today and I'm like, okay, I'm spreading all this gravel today. I'm compacting it. It's going to be done today.
Yeah.
No matter if I die, it's going to be done.
Yes.
Okay. So when I went to work, if somebody was fucking around or this and that, it would piss me off.
You didn't have any patience for it.
No. And when I got to work, I climbed the ladder pretty quick. I was a foreman early. I was running about 40 guys in my shop.
So I'm assuming we're talking at Freightliner now.
Yeah. When I was so I was a machinist. Well, I was a sheet metal worker, and then I got in the machine shop, so I had 2 journeyman cards. But I couldn't control my fucking temper and my shit. So
Because you're still in your mid-20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't control my temper and shit because I couldn't deal with bullshit. So I'm like, hey, this is what needs to get done today. Get it fucking done. Yeah. And if they fucked around or this and that, I would go off on their shit. Like
you're like, look, I mean, is there a good reason it didn't get done?
Yeah.
If not, I'm gonna get pissed.
Cool.
Then I'm gonna get pissed if you were just fucking off.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And so I had a hard time with that. And the other thing, thank God I was in a union shop. I would have been fired multiple times because.
So the union did protect you.
Yeah, I hit guys down there.
Oh Jesus!
I punched guys.
Well, we're still
out,
talking the early '90s. So
you know, back then, man, you'd fight at work and shit.
And no, but not everybody had a camera on their phone.
No,
so.
we didn't have cameras and all that shit back then. I remember one day, man, this little pussy ass motherfucker. He was always talking shit. he was fucking his machine up. So I went down there and I said, man, dude, what the fuck, you know? And because I was trained how to change tooling and do all this shit so I could fix their machines, change the tooling to run different jobs, do all this. Well, he was screwing around. So I went down there and I'm like, hey, dude, what's going on? Da, 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 da. And he started getting fucking shitty. And I'm like, man, you know, you need to.
And I'm the wrong guy to get shitty
it's
with.
Like, right? And we're between machines. And he's like, well, what the fuck you going to do? Hit me?
Wrong question.
And I looked at him and I laid him out. Boom! Laid
And
him out.
by
Nobody
the way,
saw it.
Sean is not saying this is this is not a
No.
proper response.
No.
He's just speaking his truth. This is what happened.
But I'm 60 years old, and it should happen more today. I'm sorry. If you want to talk shit, you should get yourself punched in the mouth.
Well, that's funny because I'll tell you what. Part of the problem, and it's a blanket statement, but
Yeah.
there's too many people in the world that have never been punched in the fucking mouth.
Exactly.
That's why they talk so much shit.
No shit.
Yeah,
It is.
It's a good life lesson.
So anyways, I popped this motherfucker, knocked him on his ass. He got up. I walked away. He ran right up to the supervisor's office. Servo fucking punched me, this and that. And so my supervisor, which loved me because I ran the fucking floor,
Yeah,
he
you fucking
brings
did your-
me up with Reggie, and he's like, did you punch Reggie? And I go, fuck no, I didn't punch Reggie. Fuck you, Reggie. And he's like, okay, Reggie, go back to work. Servo didn't punch you. He said he didn't punch you. And that was it. It was like, because there are no cameras, dude.
Yes.
It's like, fuck you, Reggie, you bitch.
Yeah.
And guess what? Reggie didn't talk shit to me anymore.
So you taught him a life lesson.
Yeah.
And again,
It's like,
no, I don't. Thank God I don't have any viewers except. Oh, I'm sorry. I always have to give a shout out to my 2 viewers. It's kind of a running joke, but Gwen, really good friend, and my cousin Teresa back in Tennessee. They are both the ones that I can count on. They're going to watch every episode. So
now is Gwen related to Michael?
no, Gwen is married to my ex-wife Pam.
Oh, okay.
My most recent. So Anna knows Pam.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, so that Gwen is married to Pam's ex-husband, who
Okay.
she was with before me. But Gwen and Jason, her ex-husband, they are just amazing, and it's all good. We're amicable.
Yes.
But Gwen and Jason are just amazing people,
Yeah.
and we're still friends. So
Yeah.
Since I started the podcast, Gwen watches every episode, and then my cousin Teresa also watches them all. So
That's awesome.
I have to give them a shout
Teresa,
out.
Gwen, hey,
Yes.
you don't know me, well, we need to have a drink someday.
Oh my gosh, yes. And right now, I could just picture Gwen like, no, but Gwen is friggin' awesome.
I'm the friend that they left in the closet till now.
Oh my God.
But I grew up with them.
Anyway, so you.
So I made it through work until 2007.
And when you got out of the Army though, how did you land at Freightliner?
Oh, dude, your brother laughed about this when he was here a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a hustler, dude. When I got out of the Army, I knew that I wasn't going to I wanted to get in a trade.
Yeah.
Well, back then you couldn't get in the electrical, plumbing, none of that, because it was all the good old boy. Well, Freightliner was the same way. I already had worked sheet metal and all that before.
Okay.
I worked in high school, and then after that, job shops. Freightliner was the place other than Boeing in town to work sheet metal machining in that trade. They paid the most, best
And it
retirement,
was a
best
Teamster's
benefits.
job.
No, it's a machinist union shop.
Oh, but it was a union job. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah.
So your brother was laughing when I got out. The first year I was out of the military, I think I had 7 jobs. So I get a job, and I'd be like, yeah, I ain't doing this the rest of my life. And I had jobs that I was... So like at Freightliner, I went in for 5 interviews before I got hired. It was so hard to get on there. You had
Yeah.
to be family to get on there.
Got it.
Right? So I kept getting called in 5 fucking times. Man, they wouldn't hire me. So I got on here, there, but I always had a good union job. I was always
Okay.
and your brother's like, how in the hell did you always get these union jobs, man? And I'm like, man, but back then you didn't have the internet. You had to knock on doors.
Yeah.
So like I was doing freight, like working on docks, all that.
Yep.
I'd show up at the dock every day. Hey man, you need to hire me. You need to hire me. I need, right? And they'd hire me.
You were putting
so
in the time and the effort.
I'd work on a union dock, loading trucks, whatever, making good money. I just made it work. And then finally, my mom had a friend that her husband worked there, and the guy got me on. So I got on down there, and I got laid off a few times, had to hustle, when we were laid off, because me and Anna just got married. We had 2 kids. I was working all over town at different, because back then you could work casual at all the different companies.
Yes.
So I could go to the, like, Fred Meyer warehouse, right? The non-union drivers would come in because they wouldn't unload their trucks, right? So I'd stand there and I'd say, hey, I'll unload your truck for $100.
You were a lumper.
Yes.
No, I know
so
what
I'd
they
go
are.
lump,
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
I go lump. And so I'd lump them, or I'd work casual on the union docks.
Yeah.
Because you got full pay, but you didn't get benefits. So I was working graveyard here, day shift there, swing shift here, and I just did what I had to do while I was laid off. And we almost went back in the Army. So we had Bobby, I had 2 kids, and it got so bad in 89 to 90. Let's see, we had Bobby in 90. So 89 was horrible. I was off for over a year.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah, and unemployment was $100 a week. And everybody, everybody complained, oh, fucking rent was cheap back then. Motherfucker, rent was $400 a month.
Yeah.
When you're getting a goddamn $100 a week, you can't live.
You're
don't have money rent,
for,
and you ain't got money for anything else.
Yep.
So I had, So I went down to the recruiter, and I was like, dude, I need to go back in. Because Anna is a Marine brat. She grew up, her dad was a career Marine.
Okay.
And she knew, and I'm like, babe, if we go back in, I'm going back in as a career. Because,
Yeah.
And you were going to have to go through this. But her dad was like a supply sergeant, so he never deployed like me. And I'm like, babe, if I go back in, I am going to be gone all the time, right? Well, think about it. So if I would have went back in 89, 90 there, I would have been Mogadishu.
Oh, shit.
I would have been fucking first Gulf War.
Yes.
I would have been Iraq. I would have been Afghanistan. I wouldn't have been able to retire till 08, 09.
You had to put another 16 in to be able to retire. Yes.
So I would have been in until at least 09. So I would have been in so much combat. I would have never saw them or, So thank God that didn't work out, because we went in, they're like, nope, you got 2 kids, we can't take you back. And I said, oh, shit. So I get back, Freightliner calls me back, thank God. I get back to work, get squared away. The next year, the Army sends me a letter, and they want to send me to OCS to be an officer. And I'm like, you're kidding me. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to OCS to be an officer. It's like, screw you. You wouldn't take me last year.
Right.
It's like, which was a good decision.
Obviously.
So,
I'm gonna pause it because I have to pee, and I'm gonna get a refill. But
I got to put another chew in anyway.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm sorry. God told you, I have never drank beer. I've always drank whiskey.
And we're back live now. But,
okay.
But yeah, so you were just never, the whole beer thing just never tasted good to you.
No, even when we were kids, your brother and Dennis and all them always gave me shit because when I worked at that metal fab in high school, on Fridays, I always got off school early because I had no credits.
Yeah,
and
of course.
I'd go work. The guys at work, I'd say, hey, man, you go up and get me a bottle. I need 2 bottles for Friday and Saturday. And I'd show up at the kegger with a 5th whiskey instead of drinking,
Well,
beer.
I want to give proper thanks. Shawn did just allow me to open this bottle of Whistle Pig, 100% rye. This is kind of a treat. So thank you, buddy. Usually I'm supposed to bring the guest gifts. So thank you, buddy. Shout out.
I'm just excited to be here with you, Kenny. I haven't got to spend enough time with you. You're my little brother. I just remember, like I said, when we get together, your cute little ass with your blonde curly hair running around the yard throwing a ball.
Oh, I was a sexy little boy. Yes. Jesus.
You were cute, little blonde curly hair.
I was a punk ass, but
You were not.
we were before I paused. We were and I'll just double check that it's recording, but no, we had you had just kind of naturally, because I was talking about how you got into Freightliner, but you were talking about 89, 90. You the kids and then the Army offered you a chance to go to OCS. But now let's back up to you said you already had kids with Anna. So when did you and Anna meet?
So I met Anna the year I got out in, let's see, I got out in 88. Me and Anna met in, let's see, we met in 89. Let's see. Me and Anna only dated like 9 months and got married. So I met Anna.
Okay.
My oldest daughter was 3 months old. She had a baby with another guy,
Okay.
we're going to say.
That's fine. Yeah,
She
we
had
don't
a
have to go into
3-month-old baby. Okay.
And Anna, if I remember right, is from Oregon City.
Yes.
Got it.
Well, she moved here from Oceanside. Her dad was a Marine. Her senior year, she had to move here.
So she only went to Oregon City for her senior year.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
And she knew nobody, nothing. She hooked up with this guy. He was a fucking loser. She
Okay.
ended up getting pregnant.
Okay.
Okay, the guy wanted nothing to do with the kid. Okay, I met Anna, fell in love with her and Celeste, my daughter. And
Is it a fun story? How'd you guys meet?
fuck yeah. So, well, she
Something to do with the dirt track? I don't know.
God, no. She worked at Fred Meyer's in the electronics department.
In Oregon City, on top
Yes.
on top of the hill.
When they still sold cassettes and
Yes,
CDs and all that, right?
yes.
Dude, I bought like $500 worth of CDs before I'd asked
You're
her
looking
out.
for a reason to go back and talk to her.
Dude, I had no game with women. None.
Neither did I.
I had no game, man. None. I could not
Dude,
talk to
we
women.
can relate to that so much. Yes.
God, I had your brother could pick up
I know.
women.
I was
like
always
my
so
brother-
envious of him.
My brother
Yes.
could pick up women. Dennis could pick up women.
Yes.
I could not talk to
I would
them. could not.
I would go into a flop sweat when I was that age if a woman even talked to me.
Yeah.
I would my tongue would get twisted. I would start sweating. I had no confidence. So I can feel you on that.
Same thing. And
So you spent a lot of money on
yeah.
CDs.
And the thing is, when I got out of the Army, so in Germany, working on the border and coming back, I kind of got bored. So the first thing I did, I joined this cross-country running fucking team. Well, that was bullshit because I thought it was like cross-country, right?
Yeah.
No, it was in uniform with a ruck doing cross-country courses.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So I did that a couple times. I screw this. So they had a wrestling team. So I went back to wrestling because I wrestled all the way through middle school.
Yeah.
And then I quit. And so I started wrestling, and I wrestled Greco there. Well, I was small. So the whole time I was in the military, I weighed about 160 pounds.
Okay.
And
And you're 5'9"?
no, the tallest I've ever been was 5'7". I'm
Okay.
like 5'6" now.
Okay.
So I've always been short.
I did
as
you
hell.
it seems like we're at
No.
eye level, so I didn't
Yes.
notice that. Okay.
So I was like 5'6" and a half. I was like maybe 160 pounds. I was the smallest guy in fucking RIP getting in the Ranger Battalion. I was the smallest
Jesus.
guy.
Okay.
So my Letterman jacket that I
Yeah.
wore senior year,
Yeah.
my 10-year-old grandson, it fits him. That's how small I
Oh
was.
my gosh, that's
no
hilarious.
shit.
Yeah, because
It's
I
like-
was 5'11" and 210 my
Yeah.
senior year of high school. So okay.
In high school, I weighed 150 pounds.
Wow.
Our senior year. Yeah, I
Which
was
was
small,
good
man.
for racing bikes.
Oh yeah, it was
Right?
great racing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. I mean,
Okay, but
Well-
anyway, going back to how you met
So-
Anna, she was working at the Fred Meyer's.
but what I was getting at, so I got into wrestling, dude. So I'm wrestling like, so I weighed 160, so I'm wrestling like 148, right? And the coach, our 180 guy, got hurt bad. And I was always really strong for my weight.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't. They always say, you got retard strength, man, for your size.
It's
right?
fine.
It's like,
I know what you mean.
Yeah. And I said, okay. And the coach is like, dude, I want to pump you up and maybe get you into 180. And I'm like, how in the hell? Because I walked around about 160.
That's 20
so
pounds. That's a lot that's 12 to get down to 148.
In
but
6 months, they put 20 pounds on me of muscle. So when I got out, right, I had a 53-inch chest. I had 18.5-inch.
Nice.
I was
stacked. You were stacked.
Short. 5'6.5", 5 foot. Dude, I was right.
Yep.
And so, and I still had no confidence, right? It was like,
yes.
And I didn't ever see myself as,
right.
I never wore small clothes. No, I always wore baggy clothes, everything. So I bought $500 worth of fucking CDs.
I hope it was good music.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Of course it was.
Finally, I go up to Anna, and I'm like, hey, I'm talking. Well, Fred, our other friend that was at my birthday, that what your brother knows, all that. I've been friends with Fred. Dennis has worked at Fred Meyer's for 36 years. So I met Fred as soon as Dennis got on at Fred Meyer's. We've been friends. Fred used to go up there with me all the time when I wanted to ask Anna out. Fred's finally like, dude, if you don't ask her out, I'm going to go up there and ask her out. It's like, dude, what? You got to quit buying CDs, man. It's like, and I'm like, okay. So I finally go up, and Anna is the sweetest, And I was like, hey, I go up there, and I talk to her, and I'm sweating. I'm like, and I was like, hey, is there any way I could take you out to lunch? And she's like, yeah, I'd go out to lunch with you, this and that. And I was like, fuck.
You didn't know how to respond.
Yeah. And I
wasn't expecting you to say yes.
Yeah. And I was like, holy shit. And Fred's like, finally,
Hallelujah.
So I'm like, Jesus Christ. And I didn't know Anna she hadn't even turned 19 yet. She looked older.
And you were...
I was 23.
Yeah.
I think I was 23.
Okay.
Yeah. She looked older.
Yep.
She was still 18, so it wasn't like
you're fine. But
we got married, she was 19. I didn't realize. Anyways, long story short. So I call her, I say, hey, let's go to lunch. She's like, okay, but I have to bring my baby. And I'm like, okay, bring your baby. No big deal. So we go out to lunch.
And I'm sorry, her daughter's name is
Celeste.
Celeste, and she was how?
3 months.
3 months old. Okay, yeah.
So she brings Celeste. Well, fuck. I fell in love with both of them.
Yeah.
It was like, yes. And then we just kept
That's a really cool first date.
And hit it off. I scared her because in high school I had girls that I screwed around with, this and that. Didn't really want girlfriends and shit. I just, wasn't. And I'd never been in love. I fell in love with her.
Oh, you
man.
fell hard.
It was like, yes.
Got
and it was love. I had never been in love.
Yes.
So I scared her.
Yes.
So we were dating for, 6 months or so. So she calls me. Well, I called her from work because I worked nights. So I called her, and her friends were in her ear,
So, okay, let's back up. You ended up dating for 6 months.
Yeah.
She was still at Fred Meyer. Were you at this point at Freightliner?
Freightliner, yeah.
Dating for 6 months, but then 6 months into it, her friends are making their observations.
Yeah, they're like, man, this guy's way too serious.
And then,
it's all this shit. So I call her, and she's like, well, I kind of want to see other people, this and that. And I said, great, because she moved into her apartment, and I'm not being a dick. She had to get out of her house. She had a bed for her, a crib for Celeste, and she had a papasan chair, and she had a TV that the volume didn't work. Mm-hmm. No big deal, right? Well, I had just moved back in with my parents, so I had all my furniture, my TV, all this shit in storage. So when she moved out, I put all my stuff in her house. Said, here, just,
I'm not using it. So.
Yeah. So I told her, I said, okay. She expected me to react different. I said, hey, fine. If you want to see other people and shit, I can't see you then. I'll come over tonight after work. I'll grab my shit and, I'm gone. Well, then I went to the house after work, and that didn't happen. And then we've been together ever since. We got married.
That's awesome.
We got married, and I think 2 months after we were married, I adopted Celeste. Celeste has been mine since she was
awesome.
3 months old. I'm her dad.
Yep.
There's never been any difference. Her biological father years ago tried to get a hold of her, got a hold of her, all this. He was never had other kids, a real bad druggie, this and that. She's like, hey, man, I got a dad. The guy raised me. It is what it is. I got a dad. This is, and I never ever, nobody ever thinks of her as not being my biological daughter. No, and she is.
It's just your daughter.
Like, yeah.
It's your daughter.
And that wasn't, one of the things that helped is I loved Celeste and Anna. Yeah. And it didn't scare me that she had that baby.
Right.
And it was.
That's so funny you mentioned the fact that you fell hard, because I was literally laughing in my head because the same thing happened with my daughter. I only have my one daughter, but the same thing happened when I met her mom my freshman year at college. Because I had never had a girlfriend before. I was like you, insecure in high school. Yep. Oh, I fell so hard. And had Kristen when I was 19, my daughter, and then got married. March, April. Got married 3 months later, just after I turned 20, to her mom. So, but yeah, I literally was the same as you were. Like, so I understand where you said her friends were in her ear, like, God, this guy's just like really obsessed with you.
Yeah.
I was the same way, dude, because it was like, oh my gosh, I was afraid to talk to girls, and now I have like a super hot woman that I'm having a kid with and actually wants to talk to me.
Yeah, wants to be with me.
It was like a new experience.
Yeah. Yep.
Shout out to Cindy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Anna, too. And Anna.
Shout out to Anna and Cindy, yes.
Hell, because when I got out of the service, I was so fucked up. I was, dude. So the first 5 years we were married, I was not a good guy. I never physically hurt her or the kids, never put a hand on them. Right. But I was a psycho motherfucker. I would beat the shit
We're going back to
people.
You're still trying to adjust to normal civilian life.
I was fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
I was so fucked up, man. I would fight. I mean, I would ram people with the fucking car, get out, punch the fuck out of people.
Were you guys, and I'm sorry, where were you guys living after you got married?
In the area. So we lived in Oregon City, Canby, and then we bought our first house over here in like 92.
In Milwaukee.
Yeah, and then we bought this place in like 96. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we've been here like 30 years. But Anna is such a beautiful woman, and she's one of those kind women that's always happy and always smiling. And I have a big heart, and but I was mean. Not to her and the kids, but I was so, like, I hated people. And I wanted to fight everybody, and it scared her. I would fucking black out and fucking go on, like Anna said.
You would see red.
It's worse than that. So now they know. So I have what's called complex PTSD and TBI. I have brain damage, right?
Traumatic, brain injury, yeah.
So I black out. I completely black out, and I can actually kill somebody and wouldn't even know it.
Oh, so I'm sorry. It's not turning. I understand what you're saying. It's not that you see red. It's like you literally, because of the brain injuries.
So what it is they figured out, dude, it's like another personality.
Yeah.
Okay. Anna says my eyes literally turn black.
Yeah.
And it is when.
So that was happening back then.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, a lot. And Dennis was with me a couple times. This cop pulled us over. The guy was talking shit. I put my fist through my windshield, almost beat the shit out of the cop. Dennis is like, what the fuck are you doing?
Because to Dennis, it seemed to come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would just, I feel horrible. It's like, I would, and again, I'm a survivor, and I've been hurt. I've been beat up bad. I've been knocked out. like I said, I'm not no super badass, but man, I will fight anybody. And I've got the scars to prove it. I'm dirty. It's like we were in a bar one night with Dennis, Christine, me and Anna. These guys kept hitting on Anna and Christine. Anna and Christine. I kept telling them, hey, man, they're
this
married.
more
this and that.
recent?
No, this is...
Because I guess I don't know how long Dennis and Christine have been together. They've been, I don't know, how long has
Dennis and Christine have been together 20 some, yeah.
So we're talking
so this is
early
years
2000s.
Ago. Yeah.
Okay.
And these guys kept hitting on Anna and Christine. And I'm like, dude. And there was like, they were fucking car salesmen.
Yeah.
And there was like 15 of them. And I'm like, dude, quit hitting on our wives. They're not dancing.
They probably
with
had
you.
just got out of a
know.
sales convention. And
I don't know.
No, I'm not justifying it.
I know.
That's why there were so many of them together.
But what I'm getting at, I'm a survivor, and I do not, okay, this is what happened. And I've done this multiple times, different situations. So the guy kept doing it. We're sitting there. Well, I watch the guy, he walks in the bathroom. And I turned to Dennis, and I said, hey, we got to take a piss. Well, guys don't go to the bathroom together, right?
But Dennis goes, did Dennis know what you mean?
Dennis goes, what? I go, we need to go to the bathroom.
So he didn't know what you meant.
At first. I said, get up. So we go in. Oh, Dennis, this is how, right? Dennis goes, he still doesn't.
He doesn't know.
The urinal's open. The guy's in the stall. So Dennis walks over in the urinal, whips his dick out, and he's starting to pee. Man, I knocked the urinal open, and I fucking just cheap shot this fucker. Boom! Fucking knock him, grab his head, pound him off the fucking toilet. Dennis goes, I got my dick in the hand, and the fucking stall's going, boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, okay. And I'm just pounding.
And he
this
had
dude,
no
right?
idea this was going to happen.
No idea, because I'm calm. I ain't, right? I'm calm. I'm like, hey, we need to go to the bathroom. And Dennis is like, and you ask him, he said, man, I have my dick in my hand. All of a sudden, the fucking stall's fucking rocking.
Jesus.
And I smashed this guy's fucking face off the goddamn toilet. I fucked him up. Dennis is fucking putting his shit, and then he has two friends standing out. I turned around, I fucking boom, boom, hit their fucking friends. They didn't want anything, because they had no idea. They're standing there, and he's in the stall. I just kicked the stall in and fucking just cheap shot and beat it. I come out, and they're like, and I just hit them too. Me and Dennis go out. We grab the girls. Come on, we gotta go, man.
Yes, because
we gotta go.
Somebody's calling the cops.
There's about 15 of them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. And the girls are like, what? And I'm like, we gotta go. And again, I'm not being a dick, and I'm a survivor, dude. So I'm the guy. Okay, you got me in a place, and you got me outnumbered, and guess what? One of these days, I'm going to see you. And if you're in the bathroom or you're in a place that you're compromised, I'm going to get you, and you ain't even going to know it's me.
Well, and I think if I can sum it up, I think what you're saying is like this wasn't your plan. And you're not proud of it, obviously.
I'm not proud of this at all.
Yeah. So you're not bragging. This is not a brag
I am not bragging about this.
You're just expressing.
What I'm saying, this is how my brain works.
This is where you were at the time.
You're threatening me.
Yeah.
You won't back off.
Yeah.
This is the only option I have.
Yeah.
I'm taking it, dude.
Yeah.
You don't understand. Again, I'm not going to stand here and box you, okay? I'm not, okay, we can, okay?
No, I'm going to end this.
Yes.
Right. But was that the first time that Dennis had seen that part of you?
Oh, hell no.
Okay.
No, I've put Dennis in situations that he's like.
All right, let's give Dennis a shout out for he's a great true friend to you, but he's been through some stuff with you.
Poor Dennis has been what the fuck?
He's had to say that several times.
Yes. Yes.
That's a true friend.
I love him. He's my brother.
That's
just
awesome.
like your brother. That poor guy, my brother Jim. I've had my brother break down and cry when I've been, and it sucks. I'm not bragging about any of this, but this is what happened to me after the military. Yeah. If I react in that way, it's full on survival.
So I
think
you said you went through getting married to Anna, You guys ended up having your first child together, but obviously you have her daughter. The first few years were kind of rough.
They were really rough. I scared her to death.
Yeah.
And we almost divorced by our 10th year.
And I'm sorry, married in 90, 91?
We got married in 90.
So 2000.
By 2000, she was done. She couldn't deal with. So I told her I am going to completely change. I quit drinking. That was the other thing.
Yeah.
Back in the old days, when I would drink, I got evil. All I wanted to do was fight and fucking kill somebody.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when I drink, all I want to do is kiss you and hug you and cry.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't drink for 15 years. I cut it off myself. Never drank a drop for 15 years.
Yeah.
Said nope.
And that's not easy. That's not easy to do.
Everything I told Anna I would never do, I have never done again. I said, I will never talk to you like this again. I will never, and I never have. And you can ask her that. She's worth it.
Of course.
And again, and if you look up statistics, a veteran, especially combat vets that have been through shit like I have and all that, the divorce rate is like 90-some%
through the roof. Yes.
Yeah. When we went to a Wounded Warrior program in Chicago, and it was like a month-long program for mental health shit, PTSD, all this shit. The last week they flew the wives in. Anna was the only wife there, number one, that wasn't going to divorce the husband.
Okay.
And number two, at that time, we were married 30 years, and they're like, how in the fuck
how'd you do that?
are you guys married 30 years?
Yeah.
And she's like, you got to work on it. It's,
it does take work.
And it takes both sides, though.
Absolutely.
If the guy don't want to do it, and it's like, and so I've come a long ways. And before that was, shit, almost, it was 16 years before I got real help. And I just made it I fucked up here and there, but never to her and the kids. But we just rolled with it, and she stayed with me. But it's super rare for a couple like us with the problems that I have to make it for 36 fucking years. And we ain't going to, I don't care what the hell, I'm not going to ruin this to where we ever split up. It's,
what do they say? With age comes wisdom. So and men unfortunately seem to develop that later in life than women do.
Yeah.
So it would have been around 2000, 10 years into the marriage, where you said, I'm done with the alcohol. You took a 15-year break.
Yep.
Which brings us up to about 2016, where you were able to actually get acknowledged and get the benefits from the VA.
Yep.
And start maybe getting some of the services that helped you?
A lot. So I did everything I could on the civilian side till then.
Oh, and I guess we should say you did get some benefits, medical stuff from your job at Freightliner, but I don't know how long you stayed at Freightliner.
Well, I retired there in 2007.
Oh,
but I
so
still
you put
had medical after that.
Okay.
And don't get me wrong, I was in mental health
treatment,
help during then, but they didn't know how to deal with combat guys then. They actually sent me to a battered women's group.
Because they didn't know what to do.
They're like, and I'm like, I show up to this battered women's group, right?
A man.
And I'm sitting there.
An ex-military man shows up to a battered women's group.
And these poor women are talking about how their husbands beat the shit out of them, almost killed them. And I'm like, time out. You guys all need to take my phone number down? Because I'm the guy you need to call when your husband fucking beats the shit out of you.
The next time that happens, I will fix this.
Because again, I never, ever physically hurt and
No, it
our
wasn't
children.
that. It was you dealing with your own demons.
But they didn't know what to do with me, and they send me to this battered women's fucking group, and I'm like, what
Wow.
the fuck? Yeah, and
that was a
it
poor
funny.
decision
When
on their part. I mean,
it was, but they didn't know
any better.
Right before 9/11, I'm in there with this therapist, and we're talking, and you could tell he has no idea what the fuck, right? And I said, listen, 9/11 just happened, right? And I looked at him, and I said, dude, you're in for a rude awakening. And he looks at me, and I go, you don't know what to do with me? I go, now you're going to have millions of motherfuckers just like me that you're going to have to deal with. So you guys better up your fucking game.
Yeah.
And it did. It all came to tuition. And now look where we're at now.
Yeah.
It's like they still don't know what the fuck to do with us. I've done everything they've asked, and I'm better. I've gone through, but I'm still not, it's like, it's fucked. It's like,
Well, and you mentioned the Wounded Warrior Project, which I think is amazing.
They're great.
And also, like, things are happening because, I listen to Joe Rogan, and I know there's that Texas senator, the former governor of Texas, Rick Perry. They just got, changed the law so that they can start introducing, whether it's mushrooms or, MD, whatever, therapy to help for people that have these traumatic issues.
Dude, what's nuts?
And it's stupid that it's illegal. Why can't we do this therapy for people that need it?
This is what's nuts. And I'm going to tell you something, and people don't understand. Drugs are huge in the military, okay?
Yeah, of course.
Drugs are huge. So when we would come back from deployment, our number one drug was acid. We would get high on acid.
Yeah.
Because
it's a mind-altering drug.
For 12 hours, you were the happiest motherfucker in the world.
You could find peace.
And you could have this. And it's funny that they're going to psilocybin now.
Yes,
they're going to K-Train, all this. And it's working. And I'm like, we knew that in the 80s. Why do you think we came back and dropped fucking acid after the shit we went through?
Yeah.
Dude, it works.
Why is formal government policy usually about 20 or 30 years behind reality?
Exactly.
Yeah. Like you guys knew just by doing your own experiments, trial and error, you knew what fucking worked.
Dude, because you come back, and that was the thing, is you'd be on the military base. So you come back from deployment, you're in shit that nobody has any idea, especially back then.
They can't relate to.
Shit.
Yes.
Because there was not like, oh, we're at war. No, we weren't at war. We were, but you had no idea. We come back.
Yeah.
Right? And you're just supposed to be normal. And it's like, do you know what I did last Tuesday? It's like,
and it could be that soon. It could be a week earlier. I just had to shoot some fucker.
Yes.
And now they flew me back home.
That's the other thing, Kenny, that people don't understand is I'm not trying to cry and whine. And there's so much shit on YouTube now and all these vets and all this. It's not just the killing, okay? When you go on, let's say you're going on a raid and you're fucking in a firefight and you're fucking up all these guys. They don't tell you after the firefight, you got to go in and you got to go through the fucking bodies. You got to look for fucking intelligence. So you're handling body parts. You're 18, 19 years old from Canby, Oregon, and you're carrying around fucking placing arms, legs, fucking. Your brain is not even developed, dude.
You can't process that.
It is, you're in this. I was telling Anna, she's like, well, how do you deal with the smell? Vicks, baby.
Yes.
Vicks. We carry Vicks. I shove Vicks up my nose.
Yes.
And you're dealing with.
Yes. But it works, thank God.
I would carry fucking Vicks and fucking stuff my nose with Vicks.
Yes.
And fucking deal with bodies and shit. It's like burning bodies is the worst thing you can ever
Yeah.
It's like,
and maybe the worst part about those things, you're not just cleaning up body parts, but there had to be occasions where you're seeing dead kids.
Where I was, there was lots of dead kids and lots of dead women.
And how do you
because
process
the problem
that?
was so it was Nicaragua and Honduras. So Nicaragua would come over, they would kidnap a whole fucking village of people. They would take them down, basically make them slaves, right?
Fuck.
So we'd go in and you would fucking raid, right? Kill all the bad guys.
Right.
Well, a lot of them, we would try to save them, but a lot of them would be killed too. So you got kids, women, all. Okay, dude,
Yeah.
and again, I'm 18 years old, man. 19 years. I turned 19 down there. Okay?
Yeah.
You're a kid. You have no, dude, we are not even developed.
Yeah, the 19-year-old male brain is not developed enough to process that kind of trauma.
No. I want to go home and ride my motorcycle and ride a skateboard and a BMX bike. I don't want to be putting bodies together and So, and it's the same Vietnam. It's the same every war.
Yes,
we had 18-year-olds over there in fucking Afghanistan, Iraq. It's all bullshit, okay?
Yeah,
it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
It's
all right,
all bullshit.
I'm going to pause again because I have to pee, but we're going to keep going. This is amazing. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to get into this shit, dude. I did not want to get into this shit. It's like, even before Omar was 1 year old, he'd just lay on him, pull and pull. Buddha just lay there. When he gets tired of it, Buddha will get up and walk away. He doesn't.
No, he's such a gentle dog. Yes, and he just wants to be loved.
But other dogs come, like the grandkids that we out here playing. He took a fucking German Shepherd down about 6 months ago.
So it's like a protective instinct thing?
Super protective with the kids. And he's a great dog, but...
Right there. No, you're doing just good, dude. All right. Well, cheers once again. We're recording back again, but thank you. So I do want to get back into a little bit more of your and Anna's history. I should know this, but of course it's been 30 years.
Yep.
How many kids do you guys have?
3.
And then you also have. So let's name them. All 3 kids. Their names.
So we got Celeste, Bobby, and Megan.
Okay, and what are the ages?
37. No, let's see. They'll be this year. They'll be 37, 35, and 33.
And
this
didn't
year.
one of them come to your? Didn't I talk to one
Megan,
of your?
my youngest,
at your birthday party? Yes.
Megan, my youngest, got to make it.
Got it. Okay.
Yep.
And then how many?
We have 7 grandkids.
Okay.
Now,
and
from 16 to 1. So.
And are all 3 of your kids? Are they in the area?
Megan and John, her and her husband are here. Celeste and her husband are here. Bob is in Cottage Grove with his girlfriend, and his ex is in Troutdale.
Okay.
So Leo, my grandson, and Josie, my granddaughter, Bob's kids, pretty much live with us full time. So we're raising kids.
God, I mean, hey, thank God you're technically retired. So
yeah.
And you have
we're retired.
You're retired.
Yeah.
Yes. But So holy shit.
And
I'm glad that both of you were able to retire.
Yes. Anna, it sucks. Anna loved her job. She was a dental assistant.
Yeah.
And she loved that job. But I was going through such a hard time when she was working. I would call her constantly. She would have to come home, all this shit. When I got my benefits from the military, financially, I was like, you need to retire. Because she is my caretaker. Okay.
Yes.
There's certain
your
things
caregiver. Yes.
I do not deal with money. That's what I cannot deal.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'll just blow money.
I have the same problem. Yes.
if you look up things with me mentally,
Yeah.
that's part of, I can't
Yes.
deal with money.
Yeah.
I will just blow money. There's certain things that just, she has to take care of the money, the household. Don't get me wrong. I help take care of the house when I can, this and that. Physically now, at my age, I'm hurting worse than a normal guy usually at my age.
Right.
Or my knees are shot. I
Yeah.
need both knees replaced. I'm losing weight, so I need about 40 more pounds. I can get
Yeah,
new
actually,
knees.
Wes told me
It's
that.
like-
Wes noticed from Dennis's birthday to your birthday. He was like, "Holy shit, he noticed you dropped some weight."
Well, I've lost, in the last 2 years, I've lost about 110 pounds.
That's
Because I
awesome.
got super. So when I retired, and then all the medications they had me
Yeah.
on for mental health, all that, dude, I blew up. At one point, I was right under 500 pounds.
And you're not tall enough to be 500
No.
pounds. Yeah.
And so I'm down now. I'm at 300 pounds.
Mhm.
I sometimes teeter right under. I need to get down to about 270,
Yeah, of course.
265, and then I can get new knees. Because at certain days, I can't walk.
Yeah.
I have a wheelchair and shit. And if I like take on a project and work on shit for 2 days, I can't walk.
Yeah.
This and that. My hips are fucked up. My back's okay. But people don't realize, because honest to God, veterans are getting attacked again, okay, for this disability shit, because people don't understand what disability is for veterans. They get, how can you be 100% disabled from the veterans and still work a job? Well, listen, you don't understand what injuries we go through in there and this and that.
Yeah.
And when you get out, so this is the other thing. I want to make this clear. When you're 18, even if you're older, and you sign that dotted line, right, to go to the military.
Yeah.
Number one, the first thing, we have no rights at
Mhm.
all. Your rights are done.
Right.
So these people that try to say, hey, you need to question your orders, this and that. Time out.
That's not an option.
You can't question your orders
Yeah.
because you will go to fucking jail.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
number one. Number two, you do what they tell you. You're lugging 80, 100 pounds daily, doing these rucks for 10, 15, 20 miles, all this. They don't understand in 4 or 6 or 8 years. You're doing damage to your body that
Yeah.
the average person doesn't even do in 20 or 30 years to their body. Okay.
Yes.
You're sleep deprived. You're food deprived.
Yes.
You're fucking physically fucking taxed to, they don't understand. So if you get out and they deem you, yes, you're 100% disabled, but you can work. Okay. That is your compensation for doing, how many years, 20 years, whatever, fucking in there for the physical. They don't understand physically and mentally what you go through in the years that you're in. So they're attacking us now. They're going, oh, you're going after fraud for this, fraud for that. Oh, the VA's fraud. All these people fraud the VA. They collect all this money, this and that. You know what? All of you motherfuckers had the same right that I did to sign that fucking dotted line.
Yeah.
Less than 1% of us signed that fucking dotted line. You don't understand the system. You need to research what it takes to get disability and how hard it is to get it.
Yeah.
And if you can get the disability and still work, like the last thing, these 2 police officers, I can't remember what city, they were 100% disabled, okay? And they were police officers for a certain city. They fucking fired them because they were 100% disabled out of the military, and they went after them because how can you be 100% disabled and be a productive police officer and this and that?
Right.
Dude, It's not like being on Social Security at 100% disability and collecting Social Security.
Right.
It's not the same system. Okay. Anyways, we're being attacked now as veterans. We're the new target, right? We're targeting the government and frauding the government. Man, where are you? Fuck you.
I'm actually interested in this. Where are you hearing this?
Well,
because this is the first I've heard of it.
I'm seeing online all this, and then so with all the fraud shit coming up from all these cities, all this shit.
Yeah.
So they're starting to come after the veterans for fraud. Don't get me wrong, there's fraud
of course.
in the system with guys getting benefits that should not have benefits. Okay?
Yeah, of course.
Myself, I am 100% disabled veteran, but they deem me unemployable because of my mental fucking.
So I guess where I was going with this was I'd be cautious of where because when you say they are coming after us, it's the vocal minority. If you're seeing stuff on the internet, I think that it's the majority of actual U.S. citizens they're not doing that.
Kenny, this is what I get, and your uncle is a prime example.
Yeah.
Vietnam, people hated fucking veterans in the military. Okay.
Yeah.
They shit on them, all that. When I was in the military, dude, I would walk through the airport, fucking beret on.
Salute.
Right? No.
Oh.
Nobody gave a fuck. You got to remember, I was in fucking the military 9 years after fucking Vietnam. Okay.
Yeah.
I would walk to the airport, dress Vietnam, or fucking
a beret and all that.
Fucking all my shit. People would not
acknowledge.
Nope. Wouldn't even acknowledge us. Nothing. Until 9/11, nobody gave a fuck about military.
And then all of a sudden they got patriotic.
Now 9/11, they gave a shit about military. It lasted the last 20 years. Now they're done with us. They're like, okay, we're over this. Veterans don't mean shit. You're just a bunch of leeches. We don't need to be fucking, helping you. You're just a bunch of, dude, fuck you guys.
Yeah. It's I guess, I'm sorry. And you know more about this than I do. I guess what I was saying was, with the advent of the fucking internet and social media, there's a lot of minority and a lot of them are chatbots that are just putting fucking propaganda out there that is not it's not real.
Yeah.
So I just want you to keep that in the back of your mind when you're seeing all this hate.
Because that's why, and I tell Anna, I don't wear veteran shit. Yeah. I don't wear Ranger shit at all. Yeah. I will not, like a couple of my friends, they're like, oh, fuck, you're a Ranger, this and that. Nope. It's like, I won't wear a Ranger hat. I won't. No, I don't. If people ask me, hey, were you, yeah, I was infantry. It's like, I just don't, right? I'm not into that shit. It's just, but it pisses me off because less than 2% of us fucking sign that page, okay?
Right.
And what they do to us in there, you people have no idea.
You have no concept of it.
You have no idea how they train us and what they do to us.
Yeah.
And then you're fucking putting your judgment on me. Oh, you're ripping off the country, or you're the fuck you. And like I said, dude, you know how fucking embarrassed I was when they deemed me unemployable? Fucking
that's a hit to your pride.
I was 42 years old, and they're like, you can't work no more.
Yeah, that's a hit to your pride.
I'm like, because of mental issues. And I'm like, I guess I am a psycho.
But obviously you're not, but yeah, that's how it made you feel.
I'm like, yes. And I'm like,
yeah, and sorry, Shawn, I'm not trying to diminish what you're feeling.
No.
But I'm
But I can see the tide turning back to where, and I don't want praise as a veteran, this and that. Dude, the most uncomfortable thing for me is when somebody says, Thank you for your service.
Because you're
I
like,
don't know what.
how do I
I'm like,
respond? How do you respond to that?
It's like I signed. I knew.
Yeah, like I did it on
Kind of
purpose.
knew what I did.
I did it on purpose, but thank you.
Thank you for saying that, but
I think to a much lesser extent, and it's just completely lesser extent. My entire life, I don't take compliments well, especially like at Costco. I have to have a annual review. My manager has to give me, and like I literally sit down every time he does it, and I say, "Can we skip the compliments and tell me what I have to improve on?"
Yeah.
So I understand that.
Yeah.
And so what I've learned is I've been in therapy for 10 fucking years.
Yeah.
And I'm still in therapy. What I've learned is just say thank you.
Yeah.
That's it. Just make it simple. Because it makes me uncomfortable to get praised.
Yeah. It is.
And
what
I'm
it
sorry,
is,
this is stuff Yeah.
It just.
I just was trying to caution you against.
I know
that all the noise on the internet.
There is.
That is not the majority of the population.
There are certain candidates running in certain states.
Oh, of course.
That have
of course.
made.
I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah. I totally understand that. Yes.
I don't respect veterans. I don't respect the military.
And they're fucking idiots.
And I'm like,
and they're fucking idiots.
Fuck you.
And don't waste your energy on that.
And I understand that, but it hurts me because I'm like, yes, I made the choice. I did what I did, and I don't need kudos and held up here. But motherfucker, don't you disrespect me.
Right, exactly.
Don't you ever, because less than 2% of us sign up.
Yeah.
Fuck off. It's like, that is not an option for me. And I volunteered, fucker. It's like, and a lot of people do, and we have no idea what we're getting into when we volunteer.
Yeah.
And we're children.
Yeah.
It's like,
And it's actually, this made me think, because I just took my Uncle Oscar. He had a cardiac MRI just 2 days ago on Thursday. Took him out to the Portland VA. Sorry, I'm burping.
Yeah.
And I had forgotten until we got there that it's Fleet Week in Portland. So the Navy ships are in. So, and you've obviously been to the Portland VA.
Yeah.
So we walk into that main atrium lobby.
Yep.
And there's the Navy guys in their whites, and they had the Navy brass there that were in the lobby just randomly just playing. And I like almost started crying. I was like, this is fucking cool, man. I mean, like, and I've heard, Wes is in Tennessee and my brother Michael's in Tennessee, but my uncle has had nothing but good experiences at the Portland VA.
Me too.
And I love,
Me too.
I love the location. They built it on a hill. Like, so when I'll take him up for appointments and he goes in and I can't go with him. So I just walk around the campus. It's fucking so scenic. And every nurse, every doctor, the person serving that coffee stand in the lobby, everybody is just, I get teared up. I'm like, this is fucking amazing.
I have had great experiences here at Portland VA. The people were great. The other thing is, it's weird. I think it's even different than college, sororities, anything. Vets, I don't care what age we are, even your uncle's Vietnam era.
Yeah, he's 75, so yeah.
And me, we can sit down and we can talk, and there's so much in common, even though it's 10 years difference.
Yeah.
We have so much in common, even though he's Navy, I'm Army. We have Marines, we have Air Force. We give each other shit, right? But there's so much in common. It's weird. It's like, that's why why I'm in the Legion, right?
Yeah.
Because the only thing I do there is the Riders Club, ride my Harley with them. Like, we pass the flag across the United States. We do all this charity shit. We can go in and we have our own language. We have our own, right? We've all been there, this and that. And it's crazy. We can get together and we have our own language. We have our own shit. And even though we're 10, 20 years apart, we can all talk together. It's
Yeah.
weird. It's like I've been in the hospital.
You can relate.
And I can talk to 30-year-old guys,
Yeah.
30 years younger than me, and we're all like, so I have friends. I have a friend now, Phil. He's like 31. He was in the Rangers, right? In Afghanistan, all this. Dude, we're brothers, and we talk, and we can, and they call me OG, you know. They're like, yeah, man, you're OG, but you were in the bat, fucking this and that. And I'm like, yeah, man. But even though it's 30 years later, we can connect, and we can, you know, it's just weird to have that, but I think vets need that. We need to talk to each other, and because we have our own little shit, our own little language, our own little.
And you've been through some things that only you can understand with each other.
Yes. And we can laugh about it. We can make jokes about it. Even the darkest shit. Yeah. We'll laugh and make the dumbest fucking jokes.
But that's how you process it.
It's like, where I can't really do that with you or your brother or with Dennis. And they try, they're like,
it's hard to empathize. It's hard to relate to it. Yeah, right.
Yes.
And that made me, you just said that you'll go there and there's an age range of somebody that's 18 or somebody that's 50 or somebody that's 70. Yeah. I noticed that because, you know, I've been taking my uncle to these appointments, and there's always a waiting area. Yeah. And there is every age range of injured veterans. Yep. That could be 25. Yeah. They might be 40. They might be. There was just this Thursday, there was somebody 92 and just sitting in the waiting area waiting to get called in. A 92-year-old veteran was talking to my uncle, and I'm just kind of teared up about this, but I was like, this is so cool, this bond that you guys have.
And we take care of each other.
Yes.
Me and Anna were up there, I don't know, a couple months ago, and this old dude we were talking to, he was a Vietnam vet. He was like 80, 81. He was in a wheelchair, and this nurse came out, and she was kind of shitty. And she's like, hey, Mr. Da-da-da, right? And they were behind. And he's like, okay, that's me. And he's trying to wheel out. Well, realistically, she should have grabbed him. And she's like, all right, come on. We ain't got all day. And he's trying to, and Anna goes, hey, maybe you should fucking wheel him back there. And I'm like, yeah, are you having a bad day? Because I can't hold my mouth, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, man, are you having a bad day? You know, and she's like, well, da-da-da. I go, hey, this guy's 82 years old. He's in a wheelchair. You might want to push him instead of telling him to hurry up. And
because I guarantee he's having a worse day than you.
No shit. And it's like, we're talking to the poor guy all by himself, has no family left.
And he probably had to ride the transit system to get there. And it's
like, I'm like, you guys, come on, you know, and it's not like that all the time. But I'm like,
no,
listen,
for the most part, it was great.
And I'm bullshitting with this guy, and Anna is, and he's a great guy, but it's like, have some fucking respect. This man.
Have some grace.
You know.
Have some grace with your fellow humans.
But it's like anything else. It's not all of them. There's a small percentage. But there's people up there that should not be working there. They're fucking assholes.
But for the most part, they're amazing.
I stood up and I had my voice fucking heard.
And you should have.
They came out after that, said, I'm sorry, this and that. And I said, you fucking should be. This guy is 80 fucking years old. And
I'm going to take a wild guess here. But as you're retelling the story, when you actually did it in real time, you probably didn't drop that many F-bombs.
Oh, yes, I did.
Oh, you did. Okay. You did. Yes. Okay, that's fine.
This is the other thing at the VA that you haven't witnessed yet.
Yeah, okay.
So there are a lot of us crazy fucks up there.
Okay? And you're not crazy, Shawn. Stop saying that about yourself.
What I'm saying is...
No filter. You have no filter.
security up there are actually federal police.
Oh, I know.
Okay?
Yeah, he was
Yes,
standing there.
yes.
I know, with the
Okay.
tack vest on.
I have seen veterans go off up there, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, 4 fucking federal cops, boom, fucking right there.
Yeah.
And they're cool, right?
Yeah.
So I have a friend that has had problems up there. Every time he comes up now, he has to have a police escort to all his appointments. And the police know him by name, and they're like super cool. Hey, Ed, what are you doing, man? Where are you going today?
But they pretty much know they have to escort him to his appointments.
Yes.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, they're there for our protection and theirs, the employees. Okay. But I know we all are crazy fucking vets. We are to a point. It is a different atmosphere than most other. Guys will go dark up there if they're getting fucked over.
Yeah.
If they're getting, I've been up there and waited 2 hours after my appointment. This and that. I'm cool. I'm not working. I'm good. Guys that got a job, this and that. Hey man, I've been waiting 2 hours.
Yeah, I told my boss I was going to be back at 1, and I'm still here. Yeah.
It's like it happens, but the other thing that, like that friend of mine, he got messed up. It's a federal offense, dude, if you get popped up there. So if you get a charge up there
For doing anything.
if you fucking handle somebody or
Okay,
something,
got it.
it's a federal
Okay.
charge.
Got it. It's a big
So,
deal.
yes.
Yeah.
But the cops up there are really cool. They're
very understanding
Yes,
and
yes.
patient.
But they are federal fucking police. It
Yeah.
ain't security. It's like
Yeah.
It's like, so if something fucking pops off, it's like all of a sudden, boom, 4 or 5 fucking federal cops are standing there.
Yeah.
Sir, and it's like, okay, so you got to watch your, but my friend, he has to be escorted to all his appointments now. It's like, okay.
And how old is he?
He's my age. He's like, well, he's a couple years younger. He's a Gulf War.
So he's like 58?
Vet. He's like 58, yeah.
Okay,
He's a
yeah.
Gulf War vet.
All right.
Yeah.
But again, I just want to give them a shout out because my uncles had nothing but good experiences there. So I think as VAs go, we have one of the better ones.
Oh, we do.
Not
Portland,
just with the employees and doctors, but
Portland
also with the
does.
location. Like it's just a fucking beautiful campus.
And us working with OHSU.
Yeah.
So
you have a
all
teaching
the interns
hospital
from OHSU
get to go
come
over
to the
there,
VA,
and you're next
and
to
yes.
you're next to a research hospital and university that is doing some of the cutting edge work.
Yes. And again, I don't like to admit it, but I've been to the psych ward a few times.
You talking about the VA or?
Yes, at the VA.
Let's get the mic closer to your mouth so I can hear this story.
So I've been to the psych ward, locked up there a few times.
You had yes, you needed a break or you had a break and something happened. So share whatever you want.
Amazing.
They were good?
Amazing people.
Yeah.
Amazing doctors. That's the thing. And like, here we are on this podcast, and who knows who's going to watch it. So that's what I want to tell you, Kenny. In the Portland area, before I got to the VA, I've been to every psych ward in this city. Okay. Yeah. Because I've had full on.
You have blackout moments. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've woke up in rubber rooms.
Yeah.
Fucking. Yeah. Right. So VA is the best I've ever been to, and I've had to be up there a couple times. It's fucking amazing. The people that work there want to be there.
They actually care.
Want to help.
Yeah.
They care. It is, I don't know. The first time, I literally had a standoff with police with firearms and had to go up there.
Yeah.
The second time didn't get that bad
Okay.
because I recognized it, but
Yeah.
had to go. They're amazing, and I can't say anything bad about them. And this is really hard for me to talk about, dude, because how many people want to tell you got to go to psych wards? It's like,
That's a hard
dude,
admission to make.
it's like, yeah.
Of course.
But again, you know me. I got no fucks to give.
You have no filter.
It's like, I have no filter. Hey, if you judge me for this, fuck you. You're not my friend,
Yeah.
okay? I'm just going to tell you, I've been there, okay? And I've had to live this journey. It's a great place. But the problem is now with what's going on, I go to the vet center, which for therapy, counseling, a therapist.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, of course.
I have to have a therapist, right? With what's going on in the government right now, they're trying to dismantle all this shit. January, I have no therapist anymore. Okay. They're trying to get rid of the vet center because at the VA hospital, you go in, you got PTSD, all this shit. You go through a program and you're done. They don't give you a therapist, nothing. You've been through the programming, the fucking what they think, and you're done. You can go to the vet center if you're a combat vet. If you're not a combat vet, you can't go there,
But
right?
you are, though.
Yes.
Okay.
But there's a lot of people that are not combat vets that have gone through a lot of,
That's still
especially
still
women,
need some
especially
help.
women.
Yes.
Do you know how prevalent sex fucking assault is in the military? Okay.
Yeah,
Women.
Yeah, I have a
Dude,
hint.
okay.
Obviously, I can't know, but I have a hint. Yes,
dude,
I know.
Sexual assault on women in the military is
insane.
unfucking real.
Believable.
Okay.
Yes.
So a lot of these women rely on the vet centers for their therapy, this and that. They're trying to dismantle these vet centers out of the VA because they're not actually, they're part of the VA, but they're not. So what I'm trying to tell you is, so let's say a woman is sexually assaulted in the military. She goes to the VA. She gets her benefits. She goes through the program. You're done. You can go to the vet center like me. So the last 11 years, I've seen the same therapist because she quit the hospital, went to the vet center because you can see her forever at the vet center.
Okay.
They're trying to get rid of the vet centers, right? So January, I have no more therapists. None.
January 2027.
I have none. Okay? And they told me, you don't need a therapist. You've been through all you don't need a therapist.
So it's a bureaucracy thing.
Yes.
Where they're
So-
saying once you've gone through the program, apparently you're magically fixed.
You're
and you don't
fucking
need.
done. So me and Anna are panicking because at least once a month, I need to go in there and dump.
Yeah.
At least vent.
Yes.
Okay? And I'm like, okay, so we're scared shitless because they're dumping this. And, right? So I have a psychiatrist, but the only thing the psychiatrist does is meds.
Yeah.
Well, they had me on so many medications for so many years, I dropped all of them. I'm on one fucking medication now for a mood thing,
Yeah.
and it's fine, right? They had me on, dude, I was taking like 12 medications a day, and it was fucking me up worse.
I
all they
was
do
just going to
is-
say.
Yes, okay? And I'm doing the best I ever have now, but I need a fucking therapist.
You need
okay?
somebody to talk to that is
Yes.
that is not Anna.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay. Well, they're dropping all that now. So I'm fucked. And all these people are going to be fucked. And it's like, so where do we go?
Fuck.
See?
Yeah,
So,
I guess if you want to keep therapy, you're paying out of pocket for it, which is usually at least $150 an hour. Yeah.
I'm going to have to do something
Fuck.
because, you got to do what you got to do. Dude,
Is that a done deal? Where are they?
Well,
talking
I've been
about,
told.
Are
No,
they
I've
talking
been
about
told.
dropping
They're like,
it, or?
January, you're done. We can't do
Fuck.
anything more for you, and we're done. And I'm like, okay. And you know what they told me? When you get in that bad spot, call the fucking line and go to the hospital. And I'm like, so when I get in that dark place, you want me to go to the hospital and charge thousands of dollars a day to hang out at the hospital?
Yeah, wouldn't it be cheaper to just let me see a therapist once a month?
Well,
isn't that a better use of our money? I mean,
so they talk that shit 22 a day. Well, realistically, it's over 40 a day. Veterans that kill themselves. Okay. The more of us that kill themselves, save them more money. And it comes down to that.
God.
Dude,
it's a numbers game.
Dude,
it's about the numbers.
It does.
Yeah,
it does.
Fuck.
They play all this shit.
Yeah.
Dude, the more of us that fucking put a gun to our head is...
God, I don't want to put the tinfoil hat on.
I know.
But it makes sense. It's the same thing from Fight Club, where he was talking about this is how car companies decide if they're going to fix a problem or not. Does it cost more to fix it or to just pay the lawsuits from the accidents? Yeah, it's a cost-benefit analysis.
Yep.
And I hate that we're doing that with human lives.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But it's not just the VA that does that. Look at the whole government.
No, that's what I meant. It's every aspect of it. So.
It is bullshit. They're like, oh, yeah, 22 a day. Yeah, and it's horrible. No, realistically, it's at least 40 a day because the guys drop out of the VA system because they can't get help. So there's way more.
So what's it
going
to cost to fix this versus what does it cost to not fix it?
Yeah. Yep.
Fucking
because
you have some
I
economists
know,
trying
guys,
to balance this.
It's like, and again, this is super hard for me.
Yeah.
So I'm up there, I'm talking to the doctors, this and that. I'm at the hospital the last time. And they're like, okay, what's it like for you daily? This and that, da da da. And I said, listen, they're like, are you suicidal? And I'm like, every day. I go, every fucking day. I go, my wife, my grandkids, I said, that's the only thing that keeps me
from
fucking doing it.
Yeah.
I go, you don't understand. Every fucking day. And I said, well, you don't realize I don't know the difference. I think everybody is like that every day. I think everybody thinks every day, oh, I should just end my fucking life. And they're not, okay? And I know a lot of people are, but especially vets and shit, that's how we're like, no. And it's bullshit. It's scary. But it needs to be said.
It needs to be addressed.
It does. Honest to God, Kenny, and I'm not, God damn it.
No, you can tear up. It's fine. I've done it before. It's fine.
Every day, dude.
I know.
Every fucking day.
And actually, I don't.
I just want to fucking done. I just want to be done. I have a great fucking life. I have great grandkids. I have great kids. Right? I'm done. I fight fucking demons. Do you know how many fucking nights a week I wake up and I tear the room up, hide under the fucking bed, fight fucking. It's been 40 fucking years, dude. And I still fucking have dreams and fight. I have woke up and choked fucking Anna and tried to fucking kill her. It doesn't go away.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to be that.
Yeah.
I am here for them. Okay. Every fucking day, man.
And that's why it's.
I love your brother. I love Dennis. I love my friends. I want to be here for that. I don't give a fuck, like I told you, but every fucking day, man. Every day.
Because living with that in your head every day.
It's fucked.
It's almost unmanageable if you didn't have them.
Is so much fucking stress.
Yeah.
And to have these dreams for 40 fucking years, man.
It's exhausting.
Exhausting. I am tired constantly. I wake up, I throw the dressers down, I hide under the bed. I'm fucking fighting. Anna, if she touches me or I don't wake up, right? I have to go in for this new sleep test this month for these dreams and shit, finally. Because they're trying to figure out how these dreams, because I don't wake up, but if Anna can touch me or pet me a certain way, I will listen to her and lay down and go. But I go into full fight mode on multiple times a week. It's been 40 years,
still happening.
dude. 40 years, and I still do this.
Yeah.
40 years, man. And it doesn't go away.
Fuck.
So how do you, I'm like, my grandkids, I love them to death. I love them. It's like my kid. I'm like, but they have no idea what I don't sleep. I sleep 3 hours a night, maybe 4 hours a night. I can't.
That might be why you were up so early, because it was funny. I don't randomly, maybe when Wes was here a month ago or something, but I sent you a text or something. And I was like, why the fuck are you awake this early? You're retired. You're supposed to sleep in,
dude,
but you don't sleep in.
I'm up at 3 or 4 every morning. I go to bed at 10, 11. Yeah, I can't sleep.
And you're not sleeping enough.
I can't sleep, dude. I don't sleep. And that's what I said. I'm not crying. I'm not whining.
No, yeah, you're not asking for. You're not making excuses.
No.
Yes, you're just saying this is what my
reality is. And that's what I said.
Is.
I'm not trying to. Oh, I'm fucked up. I'm fucking crazy. But in a point, I am.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking normal, dude. Something fucking twisted my fucking brainstem or something way back when I was a kid going through that shit, and it's never gotten better. And there's a lot of vets out there like me
that are going through it.
More of a percentage like me that won't fucking admit it and won't get help. I have multiple uncles that were in Vietnam that fucking make fun of me for getting my benefits.
For even like admitting that you need help.
Yes.
Is that the thing where it's they just don't want to admit they need help?
Yep.
Fuck.
Yep. They tell me, oh yeah, man, collect them fucking checks. Collect them checks. And I'm like, it ain't about collecting checks, bitch. I need help. So do you.
Yeah.
It's like, and they're in their 70s and they've lived with this shit.
I mean, it's a different mindset, different generation, obviously, but fuck.
But it's like, it is. I'm sorry we're getting into this.
No,
shit
you're fine. Oh my gosh, I'm actually, I don't know. I'm not a trained expert, but I'm glad I'm glad you felt comfortable enough to talk about this.
Again, you need to talk to Anna. This poor woman's been through it for 36 fucking years.
Well, I would be happy to. So I'll come back down and have Anna on the podcast.
So Big Mike that you met at the birthday party, the guy I ride with all the time.
The one that was sitting across the table from you.
Big gray-haired guy. He came up and talked. We were carnying together, all that.
Oh, he talked on the mic. Yes. I have the video of it. Yes.
Love Mike. He's a vet too, but he says, he goes, my military experience, you ever see the movie Stripes? He goes, yeah, that was my military experience. He goes, and he's that guy, dude, that guy is a good guy. True friend.
Yeah.
When I had the standoff with the cops with my gun and shit, he came and
he showed up.
Fucking
he showed up for you.
He would not. They kept calling, don't go. Anyways, so we went on this trip. He was laid off, so I got him that carny job. So we drove the carny trucks for 2 weeks, right?
He told the story at your birthday.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
We're in a hotel.
Yes.
And I jump up. They're coming in the fucking wire. Fucking right. And he turns around and I'm sleeping. And he's like, what the fuck? Right?
Yeah.
And he calls Anna. Did you need to tell me something? And Anna's like, no. What do you mean? Well, and
this just happened.
yeah. And she was laughing. She's like, hey, welcome to my world. 35 fucking years. It's like, yeah. But it happens a lot, and people don't realize that. And he loves me, but he got to see it firsthand. And he's like, holy shit. This
is real. This is real.
It happens.
Yeah.
It's like, and so, it's like, I don't know. It's, I mean, it is what it is, but I don't know.
All right. I'm going to pause again because I have to pee again.
Me too.
And I'll be right back. And you haven't peed yet, so
I know.
we both should.
No.
And then we'll wrap it up when we come back.
Mm-hmm. I didn't want this.
I totally understand, and I kept. It was so funny. Oh, you might not have caught this part. Now we're back live, so put that right in front of your mouth, please.
All right. Okay.
Perfect.
Yep.
But it was the one because remember you guys had put together a playlist and sent me all the songs. So when that fucking Mickey Avalon song "My Dick" came on, I ran down and whispered in Anna's ear. I was like, because I added some of my own choices. I go, was this your choice?
Oh hell yeah!
And she goes, yes. And I was like, thank God, thank God. And then the American Legion guy, Rory.
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
He was loving it because I went to the bar to get a drink and he goes, finally, you're playing something good.
Dude, Rory, you got to remember, you're dealing with veterans.
Dude, he was awesome.
Yeah, it's like, no, my dick, fuck yeah, my dick. Yeah, they're like, fuck yeah. It's like, and then the one, fuck your pain away.
Yes.
And they're like, fuck yeah.
I'm like, are we doing
I haven't
this?
heard this. I'm like, yeah, man. It's like,
because I added a few songs and I wanted to make sure it wasn't an accident that I chose that one. And Anna's like, no, this was on the playlist.
Yes.
And Rory was like, hell yeah.
Yes.
He's a great guy.
No, they're all good guys. But again, that's veterans. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. It's like,
well, I mean, I don't know what you want to call it. It's, you have you're not offended by much.
We don't give a fuck.
And you're like, hey, I'm just, life happens, deal with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't have to be uncouth in this and that. Don't get me wrong. In the right situations, I'm totally couth. I'm not cussing. I'm not right. But honestly, like you said, and Wes will tell you, Dennis, all our friends, I don't give a fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Friends we've had, fucking Dan Ellis, fuck that cocksucker. Other friends they've had that Dennis and him have had, I've hated them. And I've told them for years, these guys are dicks. They're fuckheads. They fucked them and they screwed Wes. They screwed Dennis, this and that. And I'm like, I told you and I never liked them. We'd hang around and I'm like, these guys are pieces of shit, Wes. They're pieces of shit, Dennis. Don't, because, dude, I don't know the other. Hey, Cooper.
Oh, is this a neighbor dog?
That's Cooper.
Oh, hi, baby.
Yep,
hi, Cooper.
that's Cooper.
So, so we have Cooper on the podcast.
Yep,
Come on,
Cooper's
good
the
babies.
neighbor dog. He
I
comes
love having.
over and hangs out with me
I don't
too.
have a mic for you, but yeah, if you want to get up here. Oh, it's a good puppy. He's a cute little poodle. Oh my gosh, is that the neighbor on this side?
Yeah. It's
that
Kyle and
Oh, that is so cute.
Yep, that's Cooper.
That was actually
boy.
like I couldn't have planned that. That was a great tension breaker.
Yeah. Hey, bud.
Hey, come on in.
We're doing a podcast. Come on in. Cooper got on it.
Yeah, your dog's on the podcast. So,
yeah, your dog's on the podcast.
So
now.
come say hi.
Yeah. Cooper always comes
baby.
over and visits.
Hi, it's a good dog. I'm Ken. Nice to meet you, man.
How you doing, bud?
This is Cooper.
Good.
Hi, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kenny,
so,
we grew up together. He does podcasts. He decided to come over and do a
So
podcast.
my brother was in his high school class, and they were class of '84. I'm class of '90, so 6 years younger. So
Yep.
yeah, and I
We all grew
I
up
DJ'd
together.
his 60th birthday. I'm sorry, you're only 35.
Yeah.
Anyway, I DJ'd his 60th birthday party on May 9th, like a month ago. Yeah, at the American Legion. So,
Yep.
and I was like, Shawn has a lot to say. He'd be a good podcast guest. Yeah, it's been great. Oh, hi, baby.
How's your dad doing?
He's doing all right.
Is he?
Yeah, he was helping with my little truck earlier.
Oh, okay. So he's up and around and doing. God, he was in the hospital again for a couple weeks, and I was like, God damn, you guys are good people. You're a good family, and I saw him, and I was like, hey, how you doing? It's like, I was just worried.
Oh, you're very pretty. Yes.
Your mom is a sweet. All you guys are good people. Love you guys. But we try to talk to your dad and say, and I didn't see him for a long time. And I finally asked your mom, I'm like, where's Kyle at? And she's like, oh, he's in the hospital again. And I'm like, God damn, for a couple weeks, it's like, so sorry you guys are going through that, but he's doing better.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a little bit now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I should full disclosure. I only put this on YouTube. I don't promote it. Like my biggest episode only has 500 viewers, so nobody's going to see this. Because I'm not trying to make money off this. It's a passion project. So you can say whatever you want, and nobody's going to see it.
Yeah. You could say, my neighbor's an asshole.
You can tell Shawn you're tired of his bullshit.
Fucking Shawn's an asshole. He's a shitty neighbor. It's like,
oh my gosh. Dude, nice to meet you, man. This is awesome. Yes.
yeah. You know Shawn. Yeah, dude. It's good to see. Yeah. No. You guys are good.
And you have the
people,
cutest
man.
dog ever. Oh my gosh.
Cooper's a good boy.
Cooper, where'd you go?
The kids love him.
Where'd you go, Bubba?
The kids love him. They're like, Cooper's out.
Oh, it's a good puppy. Yes.
He always comes in when I'm working on stuff too. Coop checks on me.
Which probably happens a lot. Yes.
Yes.
You're always working on shit.
Yeah. Keeps
It's a
me
good
busy,
baby.
man.
Yes.
It's what's got to keep me
Oh,
busy.
you just want to get on camera.
Yeah.
He wants whiskey.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He wants some whiskey.
No, it'll help him go to sleep. So.
Yeah.
Oh, Cooper said you were the
Yep.
third guest. You're so cute.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I'm not comfortable. Go ahead. Go back to daddy. Like I love dogs, but I don't want to keep you here. So
Yeah.
it's a good puppy.
Stretch him out before
Oh,
it
Yep.
gets dark.
that was a happy accident. I'm glad your dog showed up,
Yeah.
man.
Because he got some, well, yeah, I'll let you
Yep.
guys to it.
Dude, it was
Hi,
good to
bud.
meet you,
Good
man.
to see you, man.
Seriously,
Yeah.
it's really good to meet you.
See you
Oh
soon.
my
Tell your
gosh.
mom and dad hi.
We'll do.
You guys do good. I always ask about you guys to see what's going on.
Yeah.
You guys are good people, man.
We try to.
It's like, no, you are. You're good people, man.
I just switched to HVAC.
Oh, you did from your other.
From Xfinity.
Well, shit. HVAC's a good to get into. You gotta sell furnace and HVAC. I mean,
Oh.
I'm an apprentice for now, but then
Oh.
Okay.
eventually they want me to get into sales. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do sales. I
Yeah.
was like, but then they were
but
like,
you did sales for a long time, right?
5-6 years.
Yeah.
So
It's tough though. Sales is tough. Jesus.
Yeah.
they said,
But
"Oh,
you
don't
did
want
good in sales.
Yeah, they were saying that's why my current manager, he was like, you probably make like 200 plus.
See,
I
it's
was like,
yeah.
shit. I was like, HVAC tops off at like, unless you do your own business, like 90 to 100.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
maybe.
So they put that
If you
carrot
get
out there
into
for
s-
you.
Dude, you were doing great in sales. If you get into sales there and you can make two, hey man,
Yeah,
it's like,
because even one of the coworkers I met yesterday, because I only Wednesday was my first day,
yeah,
and he was like, yeah, some of those people make 7 figures. I was like,
yeah,
that's
dude.
crazy.
Yeah,
Hey.
they're hustling.
Roll, hey, you did great in sales with the other stuff. Hey man, it's hey, I got 2 uncles in sales. They're fucking millionaires, man. So, hey, if that's your thing, that's your thing, man. It's
yeah,
like,
I'm gonna
you
learn
know,
the trade first and then get into it.
yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
That's like take a couple months then.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's a good backup plan to have. Yeah, learn a trade. Yes, it's coming back. It's
Yeah.
coming back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get the trade down,
Yep.
and then,
Oh,
and
you
then
poor
if I go
puppy.
to selling that trade,
Yeah.
I still know the trade.
Then you're on
Yeah.
both sides of it.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
I can still trade, so
Yep.
probably make me more.
And you
I'm
can
more
make a
effective in sales.
decent living in the trade until you go back into sales.
That's
So,
what I'm
yeah.
They're good babies.
Yeah.
I know.
Yep. Yep.
Alright, come on,
No,
Cooper.
that's cool.
Cooper. Let me get you in.
Hey, good to meet you, man.
All right, bud. See you guys later.
Sounds good. I just wanted to pick up your
All right, man. Yep.
Oh, and by the way, I will just say this: we need to wrap it up. We're like 2
Yeah,
hours in.
I know.
And I didn't mean that. This has been amazing.
No,
But I
no.
do want to take a moment to look at this amazing cloudscape, the cities, the view out of your fucking garage with nature. But look at the clouds, because
Yep.
we did have some thunderstorms today.
Yep.
Like right before I left, I'm housing. You did get to meet Krista,
Yes.
my girlfriend, at
Yep.
Dennis's birthday.
Yep.
So she had to fly to Boise today, so I dropped
Oh,
off the
okay.
airport. But I'm house and dog sitting for her, and so right before I came down here, the thunderstorm hit Battleground, lightning, thunder, and I was like,
Dude, we
Jesus.
had hail.
You
like
yes,
crazy
yes,
here.
right.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
I do. So the spring storms, they can get a little scary, but I do love the clouds and the sun, and
Yep.
it's a really nice view out here. I wish I could turn the camera around. I'm not going to, but
Yeah.
but I do also appreciate the fact that we did it in your garage. I want to give a shout out to this, because normally there's a few tap rooms and breweries in Vancouver that I'll do my podcast at if it's in person,
Yeah.
but also some I do on Zoom.
Yep.
Normally the background is boring.
Yeah.
This being in your garage with your car and your motorcycles and your shop,
This is my
It-
racing history.
dude, it's amazing.
So Anna put all this up. I've raced since I was 6 years old.
Yeah.
Went professional by the time I was 16. Got out of the service, went professional again. Anna did all of this. So it's killer old posters, trophies.
So shout out to
all our-
Anna, and there's
Yeah.
actually there's a little bit more. There's more than you can see on the camera. But I love this backdrop. Like, it's a great backdrop to do a podcast because
cool, man
it has
cave.
character.
Yeah.
No, not even a man cave. It just
Yeah.
it tells a story,
Yeah.
and it has character.
Yep.
And it's much more interesting than just looking at me with a blue screen behind me.
No, and that's killer, Kenny. And I wanted you to come. Your brother loved this.
Oh.
Denny loves it. All my friends.
Oh my
'Cause
God.
This is all of our history.
I'm gonna make fun of
'Cause-
Wes right now. My brother probably came five times in his pants when he saw this.
Wes came and watched me race a few times.
Yes.
Watched my brother. We all went. Yeah, it's like, it's really cool shit. It's, racing too. I raced so many different disciplines
Yeah.
that most guys stick to one discipline, motocross or off-road, ISDE, desert, or, I raced it all. I raced professional flat track. I raced pro desert racing, ISDE. I didn't race pro, but I road raced. I did it just to I raced it all just to try all of it
Right.
and to do it. And Anna loved it. The kids loved it. We used to travel all over and race and camp. We pulled our camper and my bike and
Yeah.
we raced and had fun. And I loved it. It was like, so it's just fun history. And, I
Dude,
still...
I love
it.
this.
It's
Again,
like-
this is a little trip down memory lane for me. Again, because I have so many memories. Because I'm kind of like you, and again, I'm going to wrap this up. But when we first got here, you mentioned that you remember everything, and like your friends Dennis and Wes and other people don't necessarily. I remember everything. I remember meeting you. I have this memory of, it was at Dennis. I think it was in the basement at Dennis's house when he was still with Melissa. I think. This would have been 1990. But it was me, and for some reason, Wes brought me with him, and we were watching the Final Four, the NCAA title basketball game, and it was me and Wes. I think Dennis was there, and I know you were there, and we were just, I think we were in Dennis's off of before Knightsbridge Road, where Dennis had that house there. Yeah. We were just in the basement and watching the Final Four. That must have been either 89 or 90.
Right after I got out of the military.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you were there.
Yeah.
And I have this vivid memory. We watched, and it was a good game. That wasn't the Chris Webber game where Michigan, where he called timeout when he shouldn't have.
I don't know, because I hate basketball.
Okay, but we were watching the final.
Yes.
It was fucking amazing to have, and it was, and again, me being 18, maybe, and I was hanging out with my brother who I worship, and then his friends who I worship.
But
it was such a cool memory.
You don't remember any of it when you were little, and I would come out. When you were
I do.
A little boy.
No, I do. Yeah.
You were such a good kid. And you were, dude, I remember that little blonde curly hair.
Yeah.
And you were always such a good kid.
Well, I was a good kid because I was insecure and shy and all that bullshit.
It's
so
not just that. You were a good kid. You were always having fun. You had to play by yourself, because you were out there in the middle of nowhere, and me and your brother were working on some fucking Vega.
And my brother was 5.5 years older than me.
And
so
we were working on some fucking Vega, putting a V8
but
in
wasn't before our parents got divorced, wasn't that property, that 10 acres we had off of Blundell Road? Remember outside?
Oh, yeah.
Where we had the house on top, and then we had, you can go down the hill.
Yep.
And we had that little... It was great to grow up in that on that property. I loved it.
It was.
And then the fucking airport. You could ride the dirt bikes from our property right over to the God, whatever, off of Township Road.
And your mom and dad got Wes that Kawasaki K100.
Yes.
And your brother and Kawasaki Kawasaki's are the biggest piece of shit you can buy.
Wait. Get the mic closer and say it again.
Kawasaki's are the biggest piece of shit you can buy. But Wes loves working on them.
And it had a green gas tank?
Yes.
The green highlights?
We rode that thing. Dude, it's like...
I fucking loved it.
I'm like... Oh,
and I was all about Kawasaki.
I loved it because your dad and mom bought him that.
Yes.
And it was a great dirt bike. And that bike never broke down, right? That bike was a great bike.
Yes.
But I'm like, Wes. And after that, he got his Ducati fucking 3-wheeler, his Ducati 4-wheeler. And I'm like, Wes, quit buying Kawasaki. They keep blowing up. It's like, quit. It's like... And he always had to have those Kawasaki's. Now he's got his Kawasaki fucking cruiser. And I'm like, God damn it, Wes. I love you to death, but quit. Quit with your Kawasaki.
God bless you.
He's like, oh, I bought this one for $1,800. Yeah, it's a Kawasaki, Wes. That's why you got it for $1,800.
God bless you, Shawn. I'm so glad. I'm going to wrap it up on this. That was a fucking... amazing anecdote. I love that we remember the fucking Kawasaki.
I love your brother, but he needs to get over his Kawasaki fucking affection.
Oh, and by the way, Wes, I'm not taking sides on this. I just think it's fucking hilarious.
Oh, fuck you, Wes. Fuck your Kawasaki's.
All right. Shawn, thank
Yes.
you for doing this.
Love
and
you.
and
Love you,
I
Kenny.
love you more.
I love
and
you.
we're gonna have Anna do it also.
Yes.
But I appreciate you
God damn it,
letting me
Kenny.
do it at your
I'm
house.
sorry we got into all this military.
Don't
shit.
apologize for
It's
anything. You fucking rock. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I'm gonna hit pause, but you're amazing.
Okay.
Thank you
All
for
right.
doing this.